Yeah, look at you. You're so
Of
cute.
course, the cats all decided to shut up when I tried to just go live on cat noises.
Well, it's because mine's busy playing fetch now.
Well,
Right, right.
why does your cat believe it's a dog?
Because
Because she can.
Then again, so does mine. She keeps thinking that licking things is appropriate.
Look at you. Yeah, you're so pretty.
Since when was it not?
Not, not the way she's doing it like she's a dog. Like, cats are not supposed to do that. That's weird. As far as I know, she's never even met a dog, so I don't know where she gets it from.
Where'd it go? Where'd you drop it? Dum-dum, I can't throw it if you don't bring it back to me. Oh, it's under the stairs. There you go.
No, you can throw it if they don't bring it back. You just have to go get it yourself.
that's right. Lazy servant.
Peasant.
Wasn't.
Oh, you're so cute. Yes, you're so cute. No, top of the tower. There you go. Yeah. Good job.
So, since we were all together last time, I suppose I should show this off. We got Natsu the +3. It
We
took a bit of resetting, but we got there eventually.
I just hear my brain. 12 hours later.
Which means everybody in the party, except for Karlak, has a 20 and something, at least. And Sarge is the only one of us that has above a 20 naturally. And that Sarge is sitting at 22 charisma. So that's...
Shame I'll only ever roll natural once if anybody ever talks to me.
So, previously, nearly an hour into the stream, due to the even longer than normal recap, which Bio can in no way be held responsible for, the group finished gluing Natsu back together and all come to the realization that over the prior week, everyone, Bio included, managed to separately reach the same conclusion that Emperor is an untrustworthy scumbag of a narrator, and that they're all now Team Orpheus for life. Deciding to celebrate this epiphany and change in greater life goals, the group decided to get absolutely shit-faced for the first night of sleep they've had in literal months, only to, as is tradition, find themselves interrupted before they can eat. The rest interrupter in question this time turns out to be God Empress Snoke, who decided to Star Wars hologram in to inform the group, but especially Lae'zel, about how unfathomably mired she is about the fact that they have the brain capacity to realize she's kind of a fucking turbo bitch who's been lying to the Githyanki for thousands of years about what really happened to their rightful ruler Orpheus. Look, Vlaakith, I've seen the captive Prince Orpheus in the prison you put him in. I've seen the ancient Gif holocrons that show the real history of our people that you've been lying to us about. I've heard from Voss how fucked up the shit you've done is, and finally, you literally tried to fucking assassinate me for learning about this stuff. So what possible reason would I have to stay on your side now? I could get you a dragon to ride on? Hey, you guys back there said you know where to find a dragon, right? Mm-hmm. Then go fuck yourself, Vlaakith. Team Orpheus for life. Click. With everyone in the group now holding a genuine respect for Lae'zel, whoever thought that would happen, over her managing to overcome her cult brainwashing for the sake of the greater good of her people, the group head over to give her a pat on the back and tell her how proud they are that she finally managed to stop being kind of a bitch. Along the way over to her, however, the group end up noticing that Scratch also has something to say as well, which leads to Lae'zel being unceremoniously shoved into the harbor so that they could reach Scratch half a second faster. With the comically tiny torch Scratch found now in hand, he must have actually just meant flashlight. In traditional British parlance, Inu decides to head over to see what Will wants since Lae'zel kinda needed a moment to dry herself off after her impromptu bath, which leads to the group discovering that the game still has no goddamn clue how to react when you convince Will to tear up his devil contract and still manage to save his dad in spite of it. leaving Will alone to continue his unhinged rambling about how they need to rescue his dad, who's presently standing 15 fucking feet away from him. Inu heads over to talk to the now dried off Lae'zel about how she feels with the life-altering choice she just made. Once Lae'zel has then been informed of the obvious that the bitterness she's feeling right now is over the fact that basically her entire goddamn life was built on a bed of lies, the conversation somehow ends up turning towards Inu's egg child. Hey, that thing there, the egg. Give it to me. What, do you also want me to call you Mommy Lae'zel now too? Over your dead body? No, I just want to hold on to the egg here instead of having it always be in the backpack of someone who's constantly doing their best to get stabbed in the face. Lae'zel, just because we think you're cool now doesn't mean I'm going to let you be the godmother of my child. If you want the egg to stay in camp, then I'd sooner just leave it sitting on top of my storage bin. Seriously, you'd rather just leave the egg sitting around in a camp that has a literal devil walking around in it, Smugwave from Missouri, than let me look after it for you. I'd say that about sums it up, yeah. If this backfires on you, I reserve the right to rub this conversation in your face. And when it doesn't, I get to make fun of you over how wrong you were. Forever. Deal. Matter of the egg's housing situation now settled, Inu walks off to see who else in the tag-along crew feels... To see who else in the tag-along crew feels, just in general, and ends up using the opportunity to talk to Jaheira about her family situation as well. As Jaheira doesn't have much she's willing to say beyond some snark about how her daughter is going to throttle her to death over having disappeared for so long, Inu attempts to quickly shuffle everyone off to bed until Natsu uses his steroid gauntlets to pick his ass up and plop him down in front of Astroline to see what he has to say as well. Alright, I'll go talk to Solgaleo, jeez. Solgaleo, we murder-stabbed the hell out of your old vampire master. You what? How? Why? We stabbed Cazador to death. Please, at least give me an honest answer here. Did you kill him for my sake or just to stop the ritual? Ritual? There was a ritual going on? We just wanted his fancy knife for Sarge. The sad part is I fully believe that. I mean, if it helps, he did suffer a lot thanks to Natsu. You know what? That does make me feel better. Maybe you guys aren't too bad after all. Now could I please have my clothes back? Sure, laughing fit. And people say vampires don't have a sense of humor. Alright guys, let's go get shit-faced. With everyone now so thoroughly hungover that they want to shoot themselves, they begin their usual morning rituals of setting up their various daily buffs so they can head out on the town again, which leads to Inu finally deciding to do something about constantly being a feather's weight away from collapsing in a heap by asking Natsu if he could borrow a bottle of steroids to sniff. Now that's character development if I've ever seen it. Hey, I'm level 12 now. It's fine. Hey, so while Natsu's digging through his potion cellar, I have a question. You think Gortash would just let us meander into his house and walk around a bit? Probably. Why do you ask? Well, I've got a gift or 2 or 15 to leave around for him. So what you're actually asking is if Gortash would let you build a fort of high explosives around him without trying to kill us. More or less. No, that is likely not a thing he would let you do. With Sarge's idea unfortunately being shot down as being almost certainly a thing that wouldn't work, but it should be a thing we try anyways, because it would be funny as hell in the unlikely event that it did work, Inu decides to trudge back into the lower city sewers once again so that he can go show the Orphic Hammer to the Grinch to cement the team's new pro-Team Orpheus stance. We, sure have been down in these sewers for a while now, huh? But surely any day now they'll be along with the hammer just like they, hey Grinch, got a cool hammer for you. Holy shit, they actually came back! It's good to see that you've returned with the Orphic Hammer as promised. With its power, the Prince of the Comet shall finally be freed and Blackest tyranny will be at an end. Sure, go Team Orpheus and all that. You got anything to give us for showing you the hammer? We did kind of have to murder Satan to get it. Of course, among our people, one gift is esteemed above all others. This silver sword. Here, I'd like for you to... twirls stolen gift sword in hand. Looking for something there, Mr. Grinch? Look, just take this other sword off my back before I regret putting the future of my people on your shoulders. Slightly less fancy Get the Yankee sword now handed over since someone already helped themselves to the quest's main reward a forever ago. The Grinch switches over to giving instructions to Inu about how to break Prince Orpheus out of the fancy D20, which of course is quickly interrupted by Emperor Squid phoning in to say that it'd be a cold day in the Nine Hells before he ever lets the group into the dice dimension again, so long as they have that chain-smashing hammer with them. Fucking jackass, that's what he is. With Emperor, as always, being a killjoy over anything and everything that could disrupt his personal goals, Inu decides to ask someone who wouldn't lie to his face about how Prince Orpheus would react if he were freed by a bunch of people with illithid brain slugs in their heads, which essentially nets the response of, for however much the sight of you would send him into a blood rage, the prince will be so unfathomably pissed at Vlacket that he'd put his feelings aside to help you take her down. Knowledge about Orpheus' potential reaction to them having now been gotten from a far more trustworthy source, the group part ways with the Grinch so he could gather his forces to help with the big brain, and decide to take a look at the fancy D20 themselves to see if they can't just hit a button to open it or something. Since the subsequent animation or examination of the fancy D20 didn't get them much else besides the rather unhelpful of, yep, this sure is a fancy looking D20, the group climb back out of the sewers and decide to make a quick stop at Jahira's house to see if her kids have anything new to say, and also use her shower to wash off all the sewer gunk they've been coated in. As Jahira's kids unfortunately turn out to apparently not have anything to say unless you specifically go see them with Jahira in the party, however, the group begin to set out for Gortash's house to wake up a dragon before Inu happens to notice a nearby building called the House of Grief that they hadn't actually been to yet. A quick scare over Emperor shouting at them not to get too close to the big brain later when Sarge accidentally walked too close to the titular gate of Baldur's Gate, trademark, and the group begin to file into the House of Grief to see why the place has such a sad name. As Inu is, of course, himself, he decides to immediately ignore the receptionist at the front desk so he could begin snooping around, which leads to him getting into what is definitely not one of his better attempts at deception once he encounters a guard stationed blocking the path further into the sad house. Well, I see someone's eager to get in. That's great, but there is an order to things, you know. First you must sign our terms and services agreement, and then you need to pay the entrance fee. The receptionist told me I was good to go in. Why don't you go over to check with her real quick? Turns head slightly to the right towards the receptionist who's not 15 feet away. Hey, Miri, you give this one the go-ahead already? No? So you got any other easy-to-fact-check lies to get past me without paying, or... Fine, I'll go actually talk to the receptionist already. Didn't have to rub it in my face, you dick. Stupid Sarge not knocking the door open. Having no choice but to follow the law now like some kind of lamoid, Inu heads over to talk with the Mirie, the receptionist, who gives him a pretty standard, "Oh, but I can sense you have so much turmoil in your heart. You simply must pay 1,000 gold for our services so we can help you," spiel that Inu sadly has no choice but to go along with so he can get into the back room without stabbing someone to death. 2 new recipes unlocked. Now 1k of Natsu's gold poorer, Inu walks past the guard from earlier while angrily flipping him off and heads in to take a seat in the heart mapping room to answer some questions that should tell him who he really is and help him build his new Vegas character. 41 new recipes unlocked. Now sitting on a stone slab in the heart mapping room with his hand hesitantly hovering over the kill stream button at Natsu's suggestion, Inu finds himself pulled into a cutscene as some lady titled the Inquisitor of Grief suddenly warps into the room to ask him some simple questions. Said simple questions are then very quickly rooted out as being a thinly veiled attempt for the Inquisitor of Grief to read Inu's mind, which is immediately called out as such because Inu reads people's minds without permission so often that he's able to tell when someone's pulling his shtick faster than pretty much anyone. With the jig now up, the Inquisitor of Grief lets out a small sigh before standing up to remove her hood so she can introduce herself as Viconia de Vere, before then stating that she and her mistress own the Depression Manor and everything below it as she poofs away to being invisible after inviting Inu to enter a now open secret passageway into the basement. With Inu now charging off to see what the hell this place even is, with Sarge in tow to prevent him from making too big a mess of things, Natsu decides it'd probably be a good time to restock Sergeant L's supply of healing potions since nothing good ever comes from finding a secret basement below a therapist's office. Now having temporarily stopped at a crossroad of doors beneath the domicile of misery, Sarge is thankfully able to catch up to and grab Inu by the scuff of the neck before he can continue charging forwards and point him towards a large book sitting beside the door Inu was about to run through. Figuring he should probably pick the book up since perusing literature is one of his primary jobs, Inu cracks the book open and quickly discovers that the Home of Unhappiness was once a front for the Church of Shar, who had been using the whole heart mapping to find particularly valuable individuals so they could then bring them to their secret temple below and selectively delete their memories using some kind of magic mirror they have. Pretty sure that isn't how therapy's supposed to work, but what do I know? With a group that the Sharans really probably shouldn't have left just sitting in the open, having now blown their whole operation wide open, nobody even gets a moment to contemplate on what they just read, as Natsu had instantly snapped to attention the moment he heard memory deleting mirror and began to hastily shove everyone down the path into the secret temple. As Natsu then begins to explain that the reason for this excitement is that the mirror, with adequate amounts of safe scumming to get around hidden RNG dice roll bullshit, is able to grant everyone in the group a permanent +2 boost to a stat of their choosing, Inu begins to wander into the church on his own because Sarge was distracted for all of a second. Having now made it into the center of Cloister, Inu meets up with Viconia again, who greets him with a very simple trade proposition. Give me that fancy D20 that you got from Shadowheart, or we will kill you where you stand. Nah. Nah? The fuck you mean, nah? Nah. Oh, I see. You and your group are also on a quest to kill the Absolute. In that case, you may keep the fancy D20. However, know that if you aren't giving it to me, then you must surrender Shadowheart to us instead so she can be reprimanded for letting it go. Nah. What do you mean she's already dead? I was supposed to be the one to kill her. And since you fuckwits have robbed me of that, you'll just have to take her place. Nah. You strike a hard bargain, you know that? Very well, you're not only allowed complete freedom, but also the entirety of Lady Shar's warriors to aid you when the time comes for your final battle. Having somehow just managed to bullshit their way into not only being able to continue living, but to also retain ownership of the fancy D20 while also gain the sworn aid of all of Shar's most elite warriors for their fight against the Big Brain, the group step away from this conversation feeling, rather understandably, utterly fucking baffled over what the hell just happened, and begin to slowly search around the temple for the mirror of min-maxing Natsu told them about. After then accidentally managing to stumble into Shadowheart's room by breaking down some hastily placed boards inside of the temple's armory, Natsu ends up finding a secret note Shadowheart wrote to herself explaining how the Sharans keep forcibly dragging her to the memory mirror to wipe her personality away, along with a list of the only few things she likes that they haven't mind-wiped out of her brain yet, so that she'd be able to read about them after the procedure had been completed. Yeah, I'd say that's about 200% fucked up right there. That small tidbit regarding the absolutely horrible behind-the-scenes operations of the Church of Shar now stored in their back pockets, the group continues searching for the memory mirror's whereabouts until Natsu ends up inflicted with sleep paralysis because Inu started a conversation while Natsu was mid-lockpick attempt. While Sarge then gets to work bitch-slapping Natsu back into having control over his body, Inu takes the opportunity to read a page from Viconia's private diary, which details a plan that Shar gave her to kidnap a Salenite-worshipping little girl so that the Sharans could then use the memory mirror to brainwash her into becoming Shar's new champion. Gee, with Shadowheart not even being being given actual room in this place, having a self-addressed note explaining how much she fucking hates it here and doesn't want to get brainwashed, and Viconia's plan specifically mentioning that the little girl they were about to kidnap had pitch black hair, I wonder who the kid could have been. Fed up at this point with the memory mirror hunt not going anywhere, Natsu decides to just look up the exact map coordinates for it, which leads the group to a gigantic door in the back of the temple being guarded by some random Kiss fangirl. Deciding to throw caution to the wind entirely because the Sharans kinda just fucking suck, Natsu elects to lockpick the giant door, which naturally leads to every one of the nearly 24 Sharans in the temple aggroing on the group at once the second it swung open. Technically, it was the second we stepped foot into it. They didn't really care that we opened it. It was trying to walk past the guard into the room that pissed them off. Oh, yep, they all got pissed at that. So are we killing these guys or fuck these people? They're a bunch of dirty Shar worshippers. They deserve it. Says the guy who was trying to sleep with one of those, quote, dirty Shar worshippers. 1, Shadowheart was a Salenite, not a Sharan. 2, the only reason she thought she was a Sharan was because these assholes literally kidnapped her as a child because her goddess told them to, and then magically erased her memories to turn her into Shar's newest beating stick. Wait, so these guys acquire their new worshippers by grabbing random people off the street who worship gods they don't like and erasing their memories so they'll worship their goddess instead? And more or less, Okay, fuck these guys. Who needed their help against the big brain anyways? We already have your gear, and what more could we really ask for than that? With it now being collectively agreed upon that the Sharans fucking suck, the group set about systematically erasing their presence from the cloister on the grounds of fuck 'em, which naturally begins with Sarge deciding to walk off mid-combat. Once the turn order eventually rolls over to Natsu, he takes one look at the group's position in the backside of the temple and the dozens of Sharans who have no choice but to run in a straight line towards them, and decides there would be no better time than now to erect a wall of fire directly across the stairs leading to the group, which immediately sets no less than 6 Sharans ablaze on the spot. Seeing as Natsu's plan is already doing numbers between the huge mass of Sharans that are presently caught within his wall of fire and the even larger mass of them that will inevitably be forced to enter it in the upcoming turns because they literally have no choice but to do that, Inu decides that the best form of killing is none other than overkilling, as he walks over to layer his own wall of fire directly over top of Natsu's, but at a slight angle so that it's actually catching other and more different people. As everyone then sits back to eat some popcorn as the Sharan cannon fodder slowly roast themselves to death, Inu notices a potential problem emitting from the back row of prospective chestnuts, with one of the Sharans concentration casting a field of darkness towards the group and sends Sarge over to blast the guy's head off from range. Sarge, of course, does not accomplish this simple task because he evidently can't be bothered to read, and instead ends up blasting someone who was already standing in the incineration pit, which leaves everyone else with little else to do but sigh in disappointment. Figuring something of actual worth needed to be done to make up for whatever that just was, Natsu walks over to Viconia after she made the deeply unfortunate decision to walk up to the group's perch and proceeds to delete all of her atoms from existence with a single poke from his infinity fork. Electing to ignore the legendary tier shield on Viconia's corpse for the time being in fear of breaching his maximum carry weight, Natsu instead rotates 90 degrees to vaporize the other moron who made the choice to be on the group's platform before then instructing Inu to do a funny by using force push for the first time in forever to shove a bunch more of the Sharans into the incineration wall. As even more of the Sharans are then reduced to ash by their instinctive need to march directly into the flames of hell, those who aren't instantly cremated on contact with the wall instead find themselves face to face with Karlak as she eagerly brings her sword down to finish what the fire raging literal inches from her face had started. As Inu then tosses even more of the remaining Sharans into the inferno with force push, he happens to notice that maybe Karlak standing literal inches away from multiple sources of bone-melting heat wasn't the best idea, as even with her innate tiefling resistance to fire damage, she still lost close to 90% of her health due to the spot she'd chosen to stand in for the past few rounds. Once Karlak had subsequently been patched up enough to not turn into a Borderlands 2 quest item, the round rolls over back to Sarge's turn, who does a quick once-over of the battlefield to see that the dual incineration fields had now taken care of all but 3 of the Sharan cannon fodder the fight had begun with, and decides to quickly explode their heads so the group could resume their original quest for min-maxing. Man, Wall of Fire is just dope as fuck when you actually get the right situation for it. As is true in tabletop D&D, bio. With the Sharans now slaughtered like animals, not just the men, but the women and the children, Inu and Natsu switch off their walls of death so the group can move around without burning themselves to death, as Inu then rushes into the mirror chamber as fast as he can, which subsequently sees him running directly past 2 people who are tied on a floating structure toward the front of the room because the memory mirror behind them was far more important than whatever their deal was. As Inu mindlessly sprints toward the group's prize, Natsu finally gets around to looting the shit off Viconia's body and ends up discovering that the legendary tier shield she was carrying had the rad-as-hell name of Viconia's Walking Fortress, and also happened to be busted as all fuck by giving its wielder 1 + 3 AC, 2, a reaction attack that slaps melee attackers with 2d4 force damage and also knocks them flat on their ass if they fail their saving throw, 3, a long rest recharge level 2 spell that gives an ally resistance to all damage and +1 to their AC and saving throws in exchange for you also taking the same amount of damage as the warded ally whenever they're hit, which can then be further reduced by any applicable resistances the caster might have, since the already reduced damage that's being shared with the caster gets treated as base damage for them. 4.
Uh-huh.
A short rest recharge bonus action that makes all projectiles that directly hit its wielder get automatically reflected back at their attacker for the next 2 turns. And 5. The passive ability of having automatic advantage on all spell-related saving throws and granting automatic disadvantage to all spell attack rolls made against you. Just, what the fuck even? With all of that immediately being handed over to Inu, because why the fuck wouldn't he want that bundle of ludicrous bullshit, the group finally reach the memory mirror and can begin the arduous process of save scumming the fuck out of its bullshit hidden dice rolls until they get the results they want. Before the process can begin in earnest, however, Natsu rapid fires his way through the information about how the memory mirror works, which in essence boils down to your character after passing a mandatory DC 25 religion check and the prior mentioned bullshit hidden RNG dice rolls, offering up one of their memories in order to gain a permanent +2 to a chosen stat, as well as an additional +1 to charisma should some other bullshit requirements be met. In exchange for being cursed with a -2 towards whichever stat correlates to the memory they chose to give up. As Shar is evidently a fucking moron, however, this -2 curse you receive for giving up a stat-related memory isn't even fucking permanent and can be cured with basically any cure-removing spell or action, which by proxy means you're essentially able to remember whatever memory your character chose to permanently give up for the sake of power just by eating a good meal and taking a damn nap afterwards. Jesus, if Shar is this easy to trick, then it's no wonder that the only way they could manage to get her new followers was by forcibly brainwashing people. As Inu then gets to work on repeatedly reloading in an attempt to defeat the mirror's waves of RNG bullshit, Sarge likewise attempts to do the noble thing of sacrificing a shot at getting +2 to one of his stats for the sake of speeding the process along so they can do other stuff, only to get immediately shot down when Bio points out that there wasn't a point in giving up free stats to save on time when the stream already didn't have the time left to do other stuff to begin with. After spending some 13 plus minutes reloading in an effort to defeat the hidden RNG dice roll, Natsu decides to look up the exact line of dialogue they're looking out for to make sure they weren't just doing something wrong, and in the process ends up discovering that the permanent +2 or +3 for charisma stat boost from the memory mirror ignores the normal stat handicap of 20, which retroactively makes everyone immediately slapping down Sarge's attempt to opt out to save on time even more fortunate for him than it already was. As it turns out, the group was in fact just doing something wrong this whole time, as moments after Natsu discovered this new information, Inu decides to roll the mirror's dialogue forward a bit more on a whim and learns that they had actually been reloading on the wrong piece of dialogue the whole time and hadn't even gotten to the hidden RNG roll yet. Inu of course then immediately passes the hidden dice roll on his very first time getting to the correct line of dialogue, and after speeding through the rest of the process of selecting his +2 for charisma, is able to confirm that Shar is in fact just the biggest dumbass when his subsequent use of a remove curse scroll instantly hands him back all of his sacrificed memories on the spot. With Inu now having what most would agree is a frankly dangerous amount of charisma for a bard of his magnitude to possess, the Mirror of Min-Max lands on L as the next contestant to spin the wheel, which naturally goes about as well as any time Karlak has ever put in the situation of having to pass a dice roll, which is to say Natsu and Inu struggle for several minutes of reloading to actually get their dice buffs in place before L enters the roll menu, only for it to have not mattered at all once they finally got guidance and bardic inspiration in place, because L immediately rolled a nat 20 to make them both worthless.
Yeah.
With Karlak having finally reached the point where she could select her stat buff, L chooses to grab a +2 to Constitution, which leads to everyone but Bio being momentarily confused after the fact over Karlak's Constitution not having moved, since Bio was the only one who remembered the Necklace of Hill Giant Constitution that Natsu handed L back in Hell. With Karlak's base Constitution now being so high that she was able to swap back to her old amulet of Please God Help Me Stop Dying as much, with only a minimal effective drop, a change I'm sure L is more than happy with, Sarge steps up to take his spin at the wheel, with Natsu and Inu making sure to cast their dice buffs before the mirror is even talked with this time. Hey, so if the free stats from the mirror can actually make things go above 20, should I still stick with putting it towards Dex or Charisma? Charisma bot harder, Charisma bot! And with the final 35 minutes of stream having consisted solely of staring in a mirror as an act of apology to Bio for having made an extra 50 minutes worth of stream he had to recap in the prior session, this session ends exactly on time since Natsu elected to do his stat boost off stream. It had a bit of extra bullshit to go through compared to the others. As the group take a minute to reminisce over how much they earned this tiny bit of stat boosting bullshittery after what that other game put them all through. So yeah. It only took us like what, another 20 minutes maybe of resetting to get you the +3.
At most, yeah. At most.
It wasn't too bad. The problem with that is like when you sacrifice the memory, you have to get like a specific line of dialogue to get the additional +1 to charisma, and it just kept not happening.
Yeah.
And then we finally got it, but the first time we got it, you then missed the permanent +2, wasn't it? And you got like the temporary options instead, so we had to do that twice.
Something weird happened, so we had to, yeah. But it all worked out in the end.
Sorry, hoping I would do what precisely? What was that in reaction to 7 minutes ago? Something in the recap.
I don't know. I did not see it pop up at that time.
I wonder if that was around the time the men and the women.
Oh,
And I'm wondering if it was the Star Wars reference around there.
possibly.
I feel like that's about right, but let's face it,
That would
Bio.
make
makes
sense.
They slaughtered
That would
them
make
like
sense.
animals, and not just the men, but the women and the children. Oh, Tatooine. Anyway, time to go talk to Char's parents.
Wait, Char or Shart?
Yeah, Chart, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever her face. She's dead now.
Sad.
Need to stay strong. Need to shut out the pain. Shut out everything.
Good chat.
Tired. So tired.
I'm gonna guess this would go slightly different if Shart were here.
Well, good chat. I guess you guys just stay there for all eternity unless we want to kill you on the spot. Which I thought for a second Natsu was in the process of doing when his trident got brought out.
I was trying to see if I could break the thing that they're attached to, but I can't tell what it's targeting when it's showing
Well,
me
the,
trying to do
the
anything.
thing it's attached to doesn't have a health bar is the other thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that. This is some sexism right here. Can we just? Her dad is level 1 and has 82 health. Her mom is level 1 and has 6.
Wow.
What the fuck is that bullshit? First of all. Second of all, how do you have 82 health at level 1?
Yeah, I was just wondering that myself. Dude's only got 13 constitution.
Right? How does this man have 82 health? Like, her only having 6 at level 1 makes sense. Him having 82 at level 1 makes no fucking sense.
Look at the proficiency bonus.
I don't even
for
have
martial weapons.
I don't even have 82 health, and I'm level 12.
Would you like plus? Was that 19x or whatever the fuck that is for martial weapons? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
What?
Yeah, he's proficient.
How is he
in
19
seemingly every
times
martial weapon.
proficient? Okay, sure. And also, like, all of the simple weapons and all of the armors? Despite not being a fighter?
But didn't learn any musical instruments. What a
No,
putz.
no musical instruments. Somehow he has a +4. Oh no, proficiency. Okay, yeah, it's fine.
This man's the epitome of while you were busy having fun, I was busy studying the blade.
Yeah, right.
Not just the blade.
All of the
Oh.
blades, every blade, and also I somehow got like 70 to 80 more health that I should have at level 1. Like, how in the fuck does this man, like, I don't understand.
Nothing.
And then by comparison, like, I mean, her mom gets opportunity attacks, I guess, and is a 10 in everything across the board.
Because she's just a lowly human.
But she
Ugh.
does have proficiency with all simple weapons.
Well, yeah, they're simple weapons.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean you're going to have proficiency with them. Well, alright, whatever. See you later, Char's parents. whomever the fuck. Doesn't matter, she's dead now. The mirror took away his memory of being a higher level. It didn't take any of his skills from being a higher level, just a memory of what level he was.
You know, that's actually as good an
Yeah,
explanation as any.
I accept that as the reality, frankly.
I mean, considering that the tadpole is able to reset Gale to being a level 1 wizard, sure, why not?
Let's see. There's also a ledger here bearing the names of those incarcerated in the Chamber of Loss. Some are noted to have died. Treshkaleer, Githyanki, double guard at all times, deceased. Baron Alice Bormel, deceased. Unknown interloper, deceased. And then Arnold and Emmeline Hellaleaf, not deceased. Currently. Unless we choose to make them deceased for some reason.
All right, Natsu.
Yes.
Take the black diamond.
What black
Diamond.
black diamond?
Oh.
There's also a stone inscription to read.
Yoink. Fuck you, shark.
Treasured in light, lost in dark.
Hey guys, I'm part
Okay.
of the Jedi Council now.
Representative Inu, we do not recognize you as part of this council.
No. It was essentially, you know, you'll be a member of the council, but we do not grant you the rank of master.
Oh, yeah.
Now take a seat, Skywalker.
It's not fair. It's outrageous.
I would have loved if Anakin just decided to be a smarmy little dick and like take a seat. He just picks up one of the chairs and walks out. Like, all right, I will take a seat. See you later, Windu.
I'm taking this one.
I picked the one Yoda's sitting in. I'm taking that one. Yeah, so dumping like 1 or 2K gold, can't remember which, worth of items into that offering bowl that had the diamond in it was also a way to open the memory mirror door.
One.
Why didn't
Again,
they tell us that?
dude, you would have literally looked at it and went, "My hoard of items." No.
2K gold. I have 30,000 on me and over 90,000 sitting back at camp. 2,000 is nothing.
Even I've got
Wait.
1,100 on me.
Worth of items. Worth of items.
Even that, I have so many mundane items that could have easily together added up to 2,000 sitting in the camp.
I don't know. You've got a dragon's hoard on you.
Not on me, at the camp.
Well,
Fine.
if we installed the mod that let us access the camp chest from anywhere, then theoretically.
Or just infinite weight carrying capacity mod.
Oh yeah, we can like crack these doors now probably.
Yeah, I picked up a key that opened this. Why are there flaming fist helmets in here? Watch's
Interrogation
helmet.
in 3 levels. A manual for Sharan interrogators describing 3 levels of induced stress: emotional, physical, and lethal. It emphasizes eliciting information over punishment and cautions the interrogator against becoming emotionally involved in the process, either sympathetically or sadistically.
Charming.
Alright, real talk. Why the hell was this fucking door even locked? There's nothing in here. There's like literally nothing in here. Except for maybe a cool looking. No, that's way too ostentatious. I must be but a humble village girl who happens to be the greatest bard in the history of bards. But you know, humble.
Yes.
Hashtag
still humble.
hashtag humble brag. Yeah, not to these locked chests up here though.
Yeah, I'm gonna open those in a second. I was just looting the rest of the room first.
Well, you didn't get the light hammer, or the scale spike helmet, or the leather string helmet, or the flaming fist helmet, or the hat of eminent giggle.
Clarification: the looting the things that I care about.
That'll fit my pack.
The hat of eminent giggles.
Tee hee.
It's a top hat. It's not as good as my hood in terms of actually being a usable hat, but it is just a top hat. It's just a gold loungewear Natsu found forever ago before he decided to just walk around with barely any clothes on instead.
You're damn right.
Sounds about right. I mean, that was Dirge's thing. Was Dirge just didn't wear clothes.
Hmm.
Oh, hello up there.
Oh, hi.
Sarge.
Yes.
Is that necessary?
He's interior redecorating now that we own the place.
Yep. I didn't like these walls here.
I still don't understand why these doors were locked. There's literally nothing in here.
Wow.
Like, what were they trying to protect?
Uh,
Let's see
Was
what
it the
this
torture
does.
rack? Oh, I can't torture myself in the torture rack.
I
Damn
mean,
it.
it's probably expensive and bespoke, considering they can't just take it to any old place to fix.
Even after everything.
For
Is
now.
it really, Natsu?
Bio would have said something about the item thing at the time, but we'd kind of all decided that the Sharns sucked and just wanted to murder them anyway.
I mean, yeah.
What was that?
Investigation
What was that
failed.
roll?
What?
Yeah, you failed an investigation check. What were you investigating, Sarge?
I have no idea.
Fascinating.
Huh.
So it's specifically on this side of the
Yeah,
room.
it's somewhere right there.
Got it.
Oh, the floor flashed for half a second. Oh, there's a button now. Probably for the door for the Shard Temple. Doesn't appear to be
Probably.
doing anything though.
Well, the door's already open, so that makes sense.
I would have expected it to close it though.
Well, why would they need to close it?
Why wouldn't they need to close it? It's a secret temple.
Well, not anymore. They opened the door.
A secret temple.
Secret. They don't got a secret.
Secret,
I've
secret.
no quarrel with you. None at all.
Smart man.
Okay.
What about you, Miria?
There is no need for violence. I understand that things have changed around here. I am no threat, I assure you.
Okay, cool.
Secret.
What about you, grief guard Wilbur?
Something to ask.
I am
Peace,
the modern man.
please. Enough damage has been done already.
Props to these people that just don't want to die. Okay.
For
Okay.
I was like, for half a second, I thought that was Shart standing outside the door, and then I zoomed in, and I was like, nope, totally different person.
Could have been Shart. A curious self-help tome that claims to help those who have been or who have disappointed their elders seems to have been hastily printed and bound and strikes an oddly harsh tone. Alas, poor reader, not everyone can improve themselves without the help of others. Some need the instruction of an elder, a steadying, authoritative hand that can mete out guidance and discipline in equal measure. Honor your elders, dear reader. Be mindful of their lessons, deferential to their desires, and grateful for their discipline. Be of service to them, even when you think you're at odds with them. The book drones on, dispensing suspect advice that advocates for utter obedience before imploring the reader to seek further help at the House of Grief. Alright, well, So the accident was years ago. You have to let Shadowheart go. It wasn't your fault that she was somehow less reasonable than Lae'zel and Solgaleo.
Yeah, I still don't fucking get that. What the fuck? I thought for sure because she, fucking up and disappeared, that those two were gonna. Well, maybe not Lae'zel. We've been working on her, but I figured for sure Solgaleo would have just fucked off.
No, evidently more reasonable than Shart, so there's that. Attention, I seem to have a bunch of books. Anything spare? Dear Oliver, forgive the intrusion, but would you happen to have any supplies that we might be able to take off your hands in order to distribute to the refugees? Anything you could spare would be gratefully appreciated. Drop it Notales Hostel anytime you can. Thank you. Alright, sure. Oh. Huh. Those are very interesting elixirs, if not for the fact that they would replace my strength elixir.
I'm not using the gloves of strength, so if you
No, but I
want
am
them-
using my gloves.
Yeah. Okay.
Note to self, bloodstained. Tuesday's inspection was a disaster. How could I have overlooked the stains on my tunic? I must ask Hyrald where they get that special soap that takes dried blood out of fabric.
The stairs.
Exciting news!
Good news, everyone.
Owl Talon, the Mother Superior, has approved me for applied poisons and paralysis training. I'm so proud. Your little night mist is going to be a certified venom specialist for the Dark Lady. That'll also qualify me to study the basics of sudden esophageal collapse. What fun!
Yeah, sounds fun.
Dear ma'am, you were right, ma'am. What they ask of you as a novice in the cloister, it's just... my heart isn't hard enough to do these things. I had to run out of last 10 days interrogation class to vomit. But now that I'm in, I don't see any way to get out again. Not alive, anyway. I don't even know yet how I'm going to get this letter to you. I'm scared. And the way the Mother Superior looks at me, I think she knows it. Oh, how I wish I'd listened to you. You're Dimbert, though here they've dubbed me Blue Nail. A guidebook. I didn't read the name. Lower City and Upper City. Oh, I think we've read that one before. Yeah, okay. Report on activities of Enver... No, we've read that one too. Artifact mission challenges? That one we might not have read. The pages in this handwritten book have been torn out except for the final page, which is only partially removed. The remaining text reads as follows. Ruin agents, in summary, must be trained to deal with conventional, illithid, and Githyanki traps, locks, levers, and controls, but most importantly, they must be mentally prepared to face extreme situations under alien conditions. Casualties are expected, but that circumstance must not halt the mission. Agents are to be deep imbued to regard mission success as critical, even beyond survival.
Owls on us, silent with big eyes. Flying through the night.
Alright, so we don't have a lot of quests left.
No, and they pretty much all require us going to the Big Brain or going to Gortash's house.
Except we don't have a quest
Except for Dribbles the Clown.
dragon.
We
Yeah,
do have a quest
but
for
we'll-
the dragon. It's Blade of the Frontiers.
Yeah.
Ah, there it
Back
is.
to
Yeah. As I recall, it was we
Warp's
want to see a
Nest
dragon was
Crossing.
the next thing on the list.
Yeah.
I mean, or finding Dribbles. I mean, I feel like we owe it to the circus people to find Dribbles.
Fair.
That's true.
I just know it's a gigantic pain in the ass.
Sure is.
But I mean,
Consult the old ones
we
for
already
location.
found like what, 2
Oh,
or
I
3
sure
pieces,
am.
right?
We have two. We have the torso and the head, so we haven't found the arms or the legs.
Is it just the 4?
Let's see.
Or is it like each arm is separate and each leg is separate? So there's 4 more to
Hold
go.
on. There is a severed hand in the circus shop run by Popper the Kobold. It looks like it belonged to Dribbles the Clown. Then there's a torso, a pelvis, an arm, a leg, a foot, and a head.
So there's one in the circus shop.
Yeah.
That was
Run
back
by
in
Popper the Kobold.
that was back in Rivington, right?
Oh, we have to go to a different region for that?
Yeah.
Back in Worms Crossing.
I mean, we have to go to a different region for Gortash anyway. So
Yeah, Bio's got a point. All of it points to it might be a pain in the ass, but yeah, the circus folk are good people.
Don't make us long rest, please.
why would it make us long rest?
Because we're traveling to a different area.
Yeah, it
don't
didn't make us long
remember it
rest when we
doing that
went from the
before.
lower city or from the upper city to the lower city before.
Yeah,
Okay,
my
yeah.
expended spells are still expended,
Yep.
so
Oh, we all Gucci. Okay, so Circus of the Last Days is over yonder. Circus folk were cool, with the exception of that dickbag genie.
Yeah. A copy. Oh, jackass.
That's Boney.
There he is. I found him.
Popper.
Clown Man is dead. Oh well. Want a treato?
No, I want his hand.
I found it by the Clown Man's tent. Fought a rat for it and everything's. It's a one-of-a-kind hand.
10,000!
Artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots.
No, it's not.
It's really
Heaven's
not.
worth a lot. But he knows we want it.
I feel like yeah, persuasion number 4.
DC 15.
Huh.
No, it's fine.
It will succeed. Just seeing that it was a
Yeah.
5 and a
Yeah,
1.
never did.
Ugh.
Never didn't have it. It may have been an unpleasant dick, but the genie did at least get Natsu a stabbing fork, albeit unintentionally, while
Sure
trying to
did.
feed him to
Now the
velociraptors.
Lucretia says we family. Suppose that means Dribbles was too. Yeah,
No hand, actually.
but don't tell nobodies I gave it to you for free. Got to protect my reputation as a tough business lord.
Secret safe for me.
So that's now
Hey, Calliope
Retard.
Blingsdorf! That guy just gave us a hand for free!
I didn't say it was secret with them, so you're shit out of luck there, bud.
what can I say? He gave us a hand.
I like that I accidentally went to the Corone pronunciation of Calliope instead of the obviously correct one of Calliope. I was just like, Calliope.
I do not have any body parts on me. Are they in camp or are they in someone else's inventory?
They're probably in somebody else's inventory from that time that you know, weren't in the game anymore.
Yeah, because it's an orange item for the hand, so I'm assuming the head and torso were orange as well, and we're probably on me, but
Hold on, I'm gonna go check my camp chest, because they might have ended up there.
I will go double check mine as well. But at the very least, on a quick skim of the inventories, I don't see anything on a general look.
yeah.
What's inside?
So you
General
may
look.
want to check your box.
On the daily.
Orange, you say? I don't believe I have them.
I do not see anything orange as I just have equipment, foodstuffs, and other things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go back to camp and see if they're in mine.
And
for
before,
all 12 billion items that I have in there.
and before Natsu sold all of them at some point.
No.
We haven't sold anything in forever.
Correct.
That's the joke. Have you looked through all 18,000
them.
of your pouches?
Yeah, I found them though.
Which
Yeah,
pouch are they in?
I put them in a bag inside one of my or inside my camp chest. All right, head,
Shoulders, knees, and toes.
Torso.
Knees and toes.
along with. All right, that short sword that we got off of the shapeshifter that no one wanted.
Is that part of
Right.
Dribbles the Clown as well?
No, it was just in here. Yeah, it must have been stuff I was taking off my person at the time. All right, let's also put the hand in here.
Good old Cantaloupe Plingleborg. Good old Cantaloupe Beetleborg. Man, Beetleborgs is a series that I feel like I have way more respect for than just about anybody else. Like, I know it was basically just kids' Power Rangers, but that shit was my jam when it was coming out.
I still remember a crossover comic with Beetleborgs, and I can't remember if it was the Turbo Power Rangers or not. That was fun to read.
Turbo probably, either Turbo or In Space would have been contemporaneous, I believe.
Let me see if I can find. Rangers.
Okay, so we have the torso. The arm is found on the corpse of courageous little Kimabeth in the basement of Pear Tree House.
Pear Tree House.
It's southeast of Sorcerer's Sundries, and its entrance is boarded up, so the barricade needs to be destroyed before entering.
Sorcerer's Sundries. Okay, that's back in Baldur's Gate.
The leg is found on the corpse of Incontinentia Figgin in the basement of Lavernicus' home. The foot is found on the corpse of a blue dragonborn Winslow Reginald alongside another body in the basement of Rainforest's home, which is between the Beehive General Goods and the Bibliophile shops, southeast of the Blushing Mermaid, so that's in the city itself.
Yep.
The pelvis is found on the corpse of Go Humberry Tresp in an empty building in the lower city. The empty lodging is northwest of Basilisk Gate Barracks behind Stormshore Tabernacle.
Okay, back in the city
And-
again.
And we already have the head, so that
So
one doesn't matter.
everything else is in the city, is what I'm hearing.
Probably.
What do you mean probably? You
Yeah,
just read off the locations.
I found it. It was Power Rangers Turbo versus Beetleborgs Metallics.
Yep.
I wonder if it's still at my parents' house somewhere.
All right. What's do we know what the closest warp point to one of those is going to be in the lower city? Like, do they
I'll
have these
bring up
places
the
just like
map.
marked on a map that we can just like?
I mean, they're coordinates, but it doesn't show actual map at the wiki entry I'm looking at right now.
God damn it, wiki entry.
I feel like there should be one near Sorcerer's Sundries, though.
Yeah, that's not a warp point though.
Located southeast of Lower City Central Wall Waypoint.
Lower City Central. Okay. Back to the lower city.
All right, everybody, back on the boat.
Get your butt to the train.
This one does say, this is the boarded up entrance one, and it says it is declared a restricted area, so breaking into it makes the nearest Flaming Fist patrol hostile.
Oh no.
After the boards have been destroyed, the party can find a hatch hidden under a traveler's chest. After moving the chest, they can descend the hatch to find another murder scene.
Okay, so Sorcerer's Sundries is
Southeast of us right now, and then it itself is southeast of that. So actually, the heap side strand might have been closer.
Okay. Well, we are quite close by to the Beehive General Goods from where we are right now. So there was something by that, right?
Yes, that one was not that one. The foot is in the basement of Rainforest Home at -93, -109.
Rainforest's home. It's not marked. -93, 109. Huh?
Yeah, both negative 193 or 93 and 109.
Okay. -93. So that's -109. -93 is going to be over here. Okay, I know what building it is. It's actually right next door to the general goods shop. Oh, it's locked also.
Oh, I'll head over there. I'm trying to head over there. Where are you at?
I'm just... Ah! There is a way in that's not locked. It's on an upper platform, but I can just fly my butt up there.
This calls for careful footwork.
What do you think happened to the old brides anyway?
Fortunately, I am in a sight cone. Who am I in a sight cone for? Oh, now I'm not in a sight cone. Alright, I'm just gonna crack this door while I'm not in a sight cone. Okay, sweet. In I go. And you said it's,
That's where you went.
you say it's in the basement? Or it's just on this dead guy?
Corpse of a blue dragonborn in the basement.
In the basement, okay. Because there's just a dead guy upstairs. Hold on, I'm sorry. There's a very important book I have to read in here.
The hatch to the basement is under the stairs on the ground floor.
This is called Cheese Record. Successful cheeses: red, white, yellow, sharp and mellow. Unsuccessful cheeses: smoked, blue, and waxed. He prefers his cheeses crumbled to little pieces.
Jesus, pieces.
There's
pieces,
also a
Jesus,
mouse here
pieces.
named Rattan Skazor. I don't want to pickpocket the rat. I want to talk to the rat.
Hello, hello. Ooh, are you the new cheese dropper? I do hope so. I'm almost down to the last crumbs.
Oh,
poor
what happened to
guy.
your last cheese dropper?
Alexander was his name. He dropped all manner of morsels, but the cheeses were the best until the red man visited.
Tell me about this red man.
A dwarf, all dressed in red. He smiled and held Alexander close, and then Alexander was shouting and struggling, and soon he was all dressed in red as well. So many red morsels fell out of Alexander. They tasted like salt and rust. Very good, even better than cheese.
Uh-huh. Do you realize you ate Alexander's innards?
Yes, tasty. He didn't eat them anymore.
I mean, fair point.
Fair
Go
enough.
away now. Your delicious scent makes me crave your morsels, but it would be rude to bite you.
Well, aren't you a respectful little guy?
Yeah.
Can't slow down. That might be worth a look.
Found the hatch.
Ah.
Oh, you're already down here.
Duh.
And just so you know, by clipping the camera through, it looks like there's a blood-stained parchment next to the hatch you went down.
That's nice.
This is just about the targets of who's been killed and who hasn't been.
Hey,
Those that we're
no.
trying to.
Okay.
Not so.
Yes.
Secret wall down here that's trapped.
Ooh.
Secret trap. A secret trap.
Aren't they all?
Oh, I said it was trapped. It didn't look very trapped.
Didn't even give me the option to. Okay, well, we'll see what happens to me when I walk through.
Why?
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Oh, okay, there's a tripwire over there. And a blast mine.
Hmm.
Here,
Says I
what? I'm not entering a different region.
What? Who,
No,
what?
that's not accurate.
Rainforest chest key. What chest is it a key to, though? That one didn't have a lock.
A reinforced one. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to ping.
Fuck
I thought
am
you
I
had found it. I was
encumbered?
like, where?
Fuck are you encumbered?
I do not remember having most of the shit that is currently on me. What the fuck? Who's been putting shit on my character?
Has Karlak just been picking shit up without you noticing this whole time?
If by
No.
shit you mean useful elixirs and whatnot, that would be me. I divvied them up.
No, why am I carrying
Trap. Be cautious.
like random gems and stuff too?
Oh, that was not me.
Don't look at me. I try to avoid touching shit so I don't get body
Why do
checked
I
out
have
of
10
the way.
pounds of water?
What?
Definitely not me.
No, not me either. I gave a couple of gems to Natsu earlier, but that's the only stuff I've handed out this session. Actually, I think I might have misclicked and given one of them to Sarge, but that was one
Oh, yeah.
thing.
Yeah, there's some onyx sitting in here. And a silver necklace. And now a ruby.
I have
And now
recording to
malachite.
back up that I didn't put that shit in your inventory.
And now a peridot.
Fuck.
What's in here?
Where did
Strong.
all this come from?
So those remaining stat curses weren't the stats that actually mattered, was the thing, Bio. So, like,
Yeah, they're both to intelligence for them, and neither of them use intelligence.
right? That's why I haven't bothered. Like, mine was to my primary stat because I was told that I had to. And Natsu's was to everything.
Yeah, it was.
Natsu had a -2 to literally everything. So that's why I fixed his. But also I don't have like infinite of those cursed disarm fucking scrolls, so. Okay, so we said that probably it was going to be closer to go to the Heapside Strand for the one by Sorceress Sundries. And then, did we have a direction from that one or coords?
That one, it says it's southeast of Sorcerer's Sundries, and its entrance is boarded up at 32-96. It's in the basement of
Okay.
Pear Tree House.
Yeah, I think I have an idea of 32 minus 96. Minus 96 is gonna be up here. 32 plus 32, right?
Oh, I found it. It's. Let me click. Am I moving? Oh, I didn't teleport, so it's recognize me as just being trapped in the house. Duh. Wait, no, I did teleport. Why am I not moving?
I don't know.
It's that though.
Ah, yes, I was headed the right direction then.
You're certain Figueroa's is in this part of town.
What? What flaming fist? I don't see any flaming fists nearby.
We're lost, aren't we?
Oh, find out.
Artemis,
Let's close the door behind us.
get off my keyboard.
What a gruesome murder scene.
Did I somehow close myself into the door? I did.
Even more gruesome.
Courageous little Kimabeth.
That corpse is huge. And is that a burning heart?
I wouldn't say he's
clown's
little
arm.
Kimabeth, but okay.
Dribbles, no doubt.
Still one bigger.
Yeah, that's from you doing the mirror thing.
Okay.
We got that achievement for reading a certain number of books in the
Yes.
same playthrough already,
Mhm,
right? All right,
yep.
good. I don't have to care about any of these books then that are probably just in here for lore. Okay, so
Hey, Natsu, before you run off, there's a strong box
thing to pick.
on the wall. You've run past it.
Hey, 2 soul coins.
Hey, 2 soul coins. Nice. Alright, and there's
+2 half plate and a +2 short sword.
and there's one more to go, right?
Should be. Oh yeah, the clown body parts are heavy. Who'da thunk? Alright, so torso check, hand check, arm check, leg and pelvis. We have to get leg and pelvis.
Leg and pelvis,
still.
2 more. Okay.
Basement of Lavernica's home at -76, -70.
-76, -70. Okay, so -70 is going to be...
It says the closest waypoint should be Lower City Central Wall waypoint. Wait, isn't that the one we... No, it's not.
-76, -7. -76, -70. So that's going to be northeast of here. No. Southwest. -76, -70 is going to be... this one?
Oh, yeah, I found it.
Yeah, same one I was already going towards.
Locked.
Locked.
Well, that door won't stop me because I can't read or something. Spiders.
Spiders.
Bio, avert your eyes.
Oh, the hatch to the basement is locked, by the way.
Ah, okay. Hatch. There it is, thank you. There's a lot of bodies down here.
There's a fucking mind flayer down here. What the hell?
Ah, there's the body I'm looking for.
Oh, of course it's the one in the middle of the fucking ritual circle.
Also, judging by the state of the leg, this must be part of the clown.
Wild. I haven't used that in a while.
The corpse does not respond, you guys.
That's why we haven't used it in a while. Fuck you, game. Okay. Pelvis. Empty building in the lower city. It's northwest of Basilisk Gate Barracks behind Stormshore Tabernacle.
The corpse does not respond.
I know there was a tell we found for this that told us what dead things would, like, talk. Does anybody remember what it was?
Wasn't it something like they flashed a color or something like that?
Alright, so what do I need?
You said by the tabernacle?
Basilisk Gate Barracks.
Basilisk Gate.
Behind Stormshore Tabernacle.
Well, I remember where Stormshore Tabernacle is, but...
I'm at Basilisk Gate right now. There's the barracks, there's the tabernacle. Okay, so it must be up this alleyway then? It says 123-4, both of those being positive numbers.
Yeah, it's gonna be up. Have we not been here already?
Oh, we absolutely. This is like the first alleyway we went up when we got into this part of the city.
123-4 is gonna be inside this house that we've already been in.
In an empty building in Lower City.
Right.
On the corpse of Gohumberry Tresp.
We've been in here. We just never actually looted this.
Oh.
Well, I've got it now. I'm inspired. Alright, so now we have to go back to the circus and talk to the...
Yeah, here, let me send you all the body parts.
Okay.
Send.
Oh, cool. I can actually hold those without being ridiculously over capacity.
Alright, now we just have to go back to Lucretius.
But before we do that, I do have some notes related to these people. Like Yagashura II. The effigy of Yagashura who burned his mortality. What use his heart? He thought himself a titan. It died whispering for his mother. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood. Or in the red. Sendai III. The effigy of Sendai who made herself many. What use her multitudes? She thought herself a warrior, but only her blood soaked the soil. And then Balthazar V, who lacked ambition. What use his refusal? He thought himself free, but destiny claimed his corpse the same. Right. Now then, back to Rivington.
Yes. It does say, upon completing the quest, all circus personnel leave the premises after the next long rest, so the party should be sure to visit any traders or characters they would like to beforehand.
I mean, I'm
But
pretty sure we've done
already
that,
done
so
everything,
yeah. 'Cause we spent a while hanging out with the circus folk earlier, so that's fine.
Yeah, especially those of you that didn't get transported to Jurassic Park
Yeah.
and had to wait there for me.
Well, I was watching through my spy camera.
Yeah.
I like how looking at my Discord overlay on the game, it's like it's clearly trying to do streamer mode where it like truncates everybody to like, you know, a single character followed by an ellipses. Except it's not accomplished that at all for Sergeant L. So I'm just seeing Armed Sergeant 117, Elson Luminarith, and then E.
E. Sports.
EA Games. Challenge everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where the hell's the ringleader at?
Oh, I know y'all don't really play Magic the Gathering anymore, but did I tell you with my most recent booster box that I opened for the latest set that I opened an Ancient Tomb in it, and I was really excited about it?
Neato.
I don't know what that card does, but the fact that you're excited tells me it must be good.
Dude, it's Tomb,
Yes.
it's ancient.
Nice.
It's a land that taps for 2 colorless mana at the cost of 2 life. But in Commander, which is pretty much exclusively what I play at this point, that 2 life is a very cheap payoff to mana accelerate that hard.
I forget, who am I supposed to be looking for now too? I can't remember the name of the...
Lucretius.
Lucretius.
Yeah.
So far not having a good time finding her. Crimson, Fyodor, what is it? Elina.
Coordinates.
Ah, there it is. Got it. Turns out it's quest marked.
Ding, 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 ding.
When Natsu had that psychotic breakdown and threw hands at a bunch of invisible dinosaurs that didn't exist anywhere but his own head.
I
Yeah,
know what you're talking about.
basically. All right, Lucretius.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Dribbles?
Yes, actually. Here's all of Dribbles.
Oh, perfection. This is just what I need. His flesh has a few rat bites, and his teeth
Artisanal bites.
These are minor issues. I shall remake Dribbles better than before, where once he was famous, he will now become legend. And you? Here, darling, a little something from your friend, Lucretius. My circus and I can now finally leave.
You wouldn't happen to be hiring, would you?
Not this instant. So should you wish for anything from my staff, be quick. Oh, and if you do take on the Absolute, do try not to end up like poor Dribbles. You are so very pretty after all.
Why, thank
Oh, that
you.
brought a smile to your face.
Oh. Oh. That gives us the Spellmite gloves. Which was a pair of gloves that I believe were a possibility for Sarge prior to him getting the good ones that he currently has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those would have been like the second best for him, but like before the before he got the Crater Flash. But these ones, when you cast a spell that requires an attack roll, you can choose to take a -5 penalty to the roll to deal an additional D8 of damage.
Nice.
So those are pretty swishy. Hey, Lucretius.
Thank you for finding Dribbles.
She won't let me ask to join anymore. Damn it. Missed my opportunity. Alright, and now the quest log is actually empty of literally everything other than doing Gortash and Gortash adjacent things. Like the dragon. Well, the dragon is Gortash adjacent because we have to get to it from the basement of Gortash's house. Right? Because we have to go to Worms Rock Prison, which is...
It is the prison, yeah. We do have to go to the prison for it.
Right, and that's in Gortash's house. Alright, so we have to go back to...
Was that in his house? Fuck.
Right? Because, like, he's in Worms Rock, right? He's in Worms Rock Fortress, and the thing is in the basement, right? Yeah. So we have to go up to Worms Rock Fortress, and then into the basement.
Huh.
Like, into the prison down there. Because that's where we found, the stupid idiot.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't remember her name, but I know who you're talking about.
Hold on. Where the hell was what's-his-face? He's around here somewhere.
Oh.
Where is he? I have to stop in and see him over here.
Where's your #1 fan?
Bio, do you remember where that guy was? I know he's on this street somewhere. I feel like it was on the west side. Just gonna start invading random buildings until I find him. This is not the right house. He was around the pub. Then again, I feel like he always, like, ambushed me when he had stuff to say.
What does it feel like?
Oh, that's not correct.
In a word, sir.
Is it? remember where it was.
So few lodgings. You need at least a double bed.
How about the flop house? Exactly.
That's not it.
Great. We can bunk with 10 other people.
That's not it.
It will when you met them.
We can get in.
I don't remember where it was. Oh well.
Just teleport us over there and then we'll start looking.
I'm already here.
Oh, it didn't require a scene transition.
No.
I thought it did.
No. I thought it would too, but it didn't.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, what? No, we're not entering a new region.
Wait, which one did you teleport to?
Oh, it spans south of Worms Crossing.
Oh, right, you're looking for the dude, not the jail.
Well, the jail is also here. It's not frequent that my memory works, like, you know, at all, but
Was it Nobber or
it
Neighbor?
was neighbor. Why? Where is he?
He is that next door to the pub, technically?
Sarge, use your map,
Hey,
please,
hold on.
for God's sake. Okay.
Carm's Garm. That's what it's called. Go inside.
Oh, there he is.
Aha! You fell for it! I'm pretending to be a dog! Everyone likes dogs.
Oh, why?
Oh, that's so mean!
No, I refuse. Carry on then. I love you, neighbor. You're like the gatekeeper of this game.
Behold, mundane meddler, you step in the domain of a master speller. For I am to be the most mighty wizard!
Oh, cool. What school of magic are you specializing in?
School? School? Wait, there's learning involved? No! Know any fiendish philanthropists? Fickle fey financiers? Eldritch employers? I want to make a pact.
I mean, my patron might be in the market for souls. I could put in a good word.
My soul? I have to give up my soul to become a warlock?
Man, he is really uninformed.
You want to be a
mean a
monk
monk
now?
now?
So, you're trying to be a monk.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I was in deep meditation, see?
She never left.
Peace and quiet, just the best. I'm gonna be the best monk there ever was.
Number one
Well, I'm
feels
not-
like the
that's-
least offensive.
Of the three, one is the best option for
Narba
what you're looking
seals
for.
his lips, but you feel the pressure of words behind them. The whole thing is straining, fit to burst.
I can't do it. I have too much to say. You were right. I can't be a monk. I just want to talk. Talking's great. See, you can say words, make friends, tell everyone everything you're thinking and feeling.
As he empties himself of his latest slew of thoughts, you take the opportunity to slip
Stop making it out like I don't like this guy. He's my favorite.
Boom! Bet you didn't even see me coming. I'm a shadow, a master of sneakery, a rogue.
Was someone talking? I hear them, but I can't see them.
I might be too good at this. What if no one ever sees me again?
Oh
What if no
no.
one ever talks to me again? No!
He's great.
This guy is the best.
If not a rogue, then a ranger. I'm great at chasing things down.
Look, a displacer beast. You can get it.
What? Where? Wait a minute. You were pulling my leg. Good one.
We could ask you if you could give him a few tips on the art of stealth.
That
We'd
would
have to be
work.
able to find your gear first.
Was deep inside me all along. An ancient spark of arcana. Yes, I was born to be a sorcerer. I can feel it.
Does your magic also come from the beating heart of the storm?
Let me focus. I can feel the power deep within me. Oh, it's coming up. It's coming up.
Ah, so close.
Oops. Just ingestion. My liege, I swear to you an undying oath of absolute devotion. I am but your humble paladin.
I'm afraid I am sworn to an oath of my own. I can't be your master. Sorry about that.
Oh, well. Back to the Narbing board.
Nar, where'd the R come from?
Where did the arc
Restricted,
from?
aren't they? Maybe the adventuring life's just not for me. I really
sure
like
it's fun.
talking to you. There's not a lot of people that want to talk to me, so I brought you this present. Here.
Aw.
Now, what are we gonna talk about if not the adventuring life?
What do you want to talk about, bud?
Wait. What if I
Oh God.
mix the
Oh my god, he's literally turning into me.
Yes.
And he gave me an absolute confidence amulet, which gives me a +1 to performance and a -1 to intimidation.
That is beautiful.
Hey, that offsets your eye patch.
And then he ran off. Well, goodbye, neighbor. Or Narber. But you know,
Oh,
when is
well.
being a paladin never stop someone in this party
Hey.
from casually breaking a sworn oath.
What are you trying to imply? You got something to say? Huh? Punk?
Do we actually go in from the other side?
I need a quick word. I'm with you then.
I would love to be on, but the gate is up.
Give me a sec. I know I'd have a use for these eventually. Oh, that got me over here, but there's no mechanism to lower the gate. Hmm.
Do we have to come at it from the direction of the lower city to get back?
Alright, now is everyone going to be aggro in here to me? Because that might be a problem.
Not like you couldn't kill them all.
Yeah, fair.
Oh,
they sure are.
Well, man, if only I had a convenient pyramid to, like, bamf over there.
Yeah.
How did you get over there, even?
I went up high onto a roof and then used an arrow of transposition to land past the drawbridge.
Can't you just teleport? Oh, you can't do that in there.
Nope, sure can't. Not in this game.
Oh,
I'm sure someone's made a mod for the.
No, you're right, Sarge. We can't just go around that way. I forgot about that.
Well, I'm taking a look to see if it works.
No,
'cause
we can because we've done this before.
Oh, you're right, because of the vines off the one side. You're right.
I'm dead.
What?
Huh?
What? But
What have you done?
Karlak jumped. Karlak jumped to her doom and didn't have Featherfall on.
I don't have a spell of resurrect after fixing what I did to
I
not see.
saw him cast Featherfall, so I figured I had it.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, I even gave you potions of Featherfall earlier.
I thought I had Featherfall, so I jumped.
Hold on,
no.
I've got Revivify scrolls. It's fine.
Well, you should also just have the Resurrection scrolls. You and I should have a ton of them. Yeah, look at you. You've got like over 60 there. Oh, that might screw up her Leviathar's love buff though. She fully died.
Oh,
Is this worth a reload considering there's
when
no good way of
when
getting
was
it
the
back?
last?
Fuck if I know.
It was in Worms Crossing. There was a quick save. Okay, there's a quick save when I was talking to Neighbor earlier. I have to go through all the Neighbor dialogues again.
Okay, that's fine.
They're funny.
It also
anyway,
stopped
at
me
least.
from being in this fight on my own, so.
You would have been fine.
Yeah,
While he's
that's
rushing
that's what
trash
I was
out of my
that's what I was working on. By I was going in through the back by jumping down the ledge. The problem there is Karlach did a Karlach.
Karlach and Gravity never were on good speaking terms.
I don't even blame you for that one, Al. I blame Karlach for that.
Yeah.
That's just Karlach doing it. I mean, I remember that time Karlach yeeted herself into a fucking volcano for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you did think that you had Featherfall on you, so.
Behold, mundane school. No, any
Yeah.
fiendish
Only to jump and find out. Nope, I'm dead.
Okay, I have eavesdrop turned off so I can go get myself positioned while you're doing all that dialogue again. Now where the hell are those vines?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Like down here?
Bet you didn't even see me.
Yeah, that looks like the right area.
If not a rogue, then a ranger. I'm great at chasing. Perhaps the answer was.
Yep, Kraken Wall to prison. Yay.
Wait.
Okay. Redid all the neighbor stuff, and then he runs off to where is he going? Hold on. Where did
What?
he ran
Wouldn't you
down
like
this?
to know, Weather Boy?
No, I followed him. He ran down this ladder, and then disappeared.
He's running off to go. He's running off to go multi-class.
He came down here, and then ceased
Is he
to.
also trying to go to the prison?
Well, he's gone now. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna quick save before we do this. So y'all want to gather up at the jump spot, and I'll give us Featherfall.
I'm already down here, so you
Yeah,
just
I
gotta
know.
wait for the other
I
two.
wasn't talking to you.
Yeah.
You can fly.
Yes.
Sarge.
They fly now.
Sarge.
They fly now.
Ah,
Sounds like he
that's
walked
what got
away from
her
his computer.
attention. Yeah, I kind of figured when Artemis suddenly sat up, right, and looked
What?
at the doorway and was listening intently.
What?
nothing,
We've
he
been
was just trying
waiting
to get
on
your
you,
attention.
jackass.
I said I stepped away to get rid of some trash from my office. That
I didn't hear
included
that at
myself.
all.
All right.
Oh wait, did I hear that? Maybe I did hear that. Fuck. I just instantly forgot.
All right. Go.
Okay, I have it. Huh? What? Huh?
What?
Well, okay.
21 damage.
You did. I don't know how, but you took 21 damage. It's
You
fine.
still have
You're not
7 rounds of
deceased.
Featherfall on.
It's fine. You're
Huh.
not deceased. So
We'll take it.
you were crushed. Oh, I somehow fell on top of you is what happened.
Wow.
Listen, I feel like I jumped first, but whatever. Somehow I landed on top of you, and that's how you took damage.
somehow
Okay.
Palpatine survives.
There's no way I could have planned that. There's literally no way I could have planned that. But I somehow
Just
Super
deny me.
Mario bounced off your head.
Boing.
Okay. I'll take that as an explanation.
Thank you,
Wait,
Combat Log, for making it clear what the fuck happened.
Isn't the way in left of the
No, we need to go into
drawbridge?
the prison.
Oh, right. Going this way would take us up and... Okay, I gotcha.
Why is
You
this
go
not
down.
fucking opening? Hello? What do
Hello?
you mean I can't use it right now? Open the door!
Hello?
I'm gonna break this fucking door down, I swear to God. Can I not be stealth?
I'm
while
sorry,
opening
dear. I
doors?
apparently went the wrong way.
No, see, the door is open. Stop. You're
Not
just.
not on my screen, it's not.
You've just been standing there opening and closing it.
It hasn't moved on my screen. Okay, you just phased through it on my screen. And now I did as well.
It's because it
Cool.
wasn't open. Or wasn't
Thanks,
closed.
game.
We already
Over
killed
here.
everybody in here, didn't we? Yeah, everybody in here is dead. We don't need to sneak.
Yay.
We murdered all these people before.
Okay.
The entrance is down here, right?
Yeah, should be right over here. Apparently.
For a dead end with two draconic torches facing each other on the wall to the south.
Yep, found it.
Alright, so you have to turn them off.
Okay, they were off. Let me turn them off again.
Yep.
I have to climb on top of this box to do it for some reason. I don't know why.
Then you have to hit them with a lightning spell.
Oh.
I've read that Shocking Grasp will do, but I do not have Shocking Grasp.
I got it.
And then you turn them back on.
That was the wrong.
And they should be producing a blue flame.
Oh, but I have to do it while they're shocked, probably.
Probably.
Alright. Blue flames.
Hey, look at that.
We are one shy because I accidentally led her the wrong way.
Mouse
oh,
hole
we're
from
do-
Worms Rock cells. Oh, we could have gotten
Yes,
in here
you-
from the cell.
Yes,
by-
you can if you are
Gaseous
druid, you
form
can
or-
transform or gaseous form, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're definitely gonna want Karlach though. Even though we're not playing on hardest difficulty, this is supposed to be one of the harder fights in the game.
Ooh.
Well, maybe I can just bard my way out of it. I barred my way out of all kinds of things.
Dear, do you need me to come back out to find you? Dear.
It's all the way over on the east end, isn't it?
You need a let me ping. Game, let me ping.
I don't think she's in the prison is the problem.
I'm not in the prison.
Yeah. I'll head back out. That was my bad.
Double click on Karlach's portrait. See where you're at. Ah, yes, you are running the correct way now, but you were definitely not in the correct direction before, if that's where you're running from.
See, I think the problem was she trusted that Sarge knew where Sarge was going, and Sarge also went the wrong way at first.
Yeah, so yeah, hook around to the left, hug to the wall, and there's that little opening in the wall right there. You're gonna go in through that.
I like that Karlach just looks like she's doing like a fucking power walk. Just
And then jump across the gap.
Banzai!
And yeah, you can just run ahead, out the door on your right when you're in the next room. Just try walking through it. You might be having the same glitch I had. Yep.
Yep, just walk through the door. It's not actually closed.
Alright, and then make a left at the four-way. Right? Oh wait, no. Nope, sorry. I was thinking it was south, but it was actually straight ahead of you.
Okay.
That's what you're looking for.
And this is why I say I don't have a sense of direction, and I am trash and need to be taken out like trash.
Well, actually, I mean, you were right in getting into the building itself. Like, if we wanted to go for Gortash, but we were
Journal
trying to
entry.
come to the
Oh,
prison
boy.
first. That was where the problem was.
Oh, do I have my combat gear on? No, I have my rogue gear on.
Oh, so you got your combat gear on. Got it.
Nope. Sure don't.
Initiate combat.
You said you have your
Understood.
rogue gear.
Nope.
Oh, hey, the murals are interactable on the left.
Yes. And the door is locked.
Alright, proper armor, proper gloves, proper necklace, proper ring. Okay.
Must have been quite an adventure. Do the histories make mention of this?
The statue before you bears a familiar likeness. It is Baldur, the celebrated adventurer who founded the city of Baldur's Gate.
Trademark.
Peril floods my province. The palisades fall. The earth does tremble. The servants of shadow and blood assemble. Beyond lies the Grand Worm, deep in slumber.
Here lies Grand Worm.
Awaiting a true hero's advent. Should my domain drown in torment. Be you the deluge, turn away. Be you the hero, answer true. Are you worthy?
Yes.
Poetic nonsense. There is no.
Oh, shut up, Emperor. Alright. Arcana. Am I concentrating on anything at the moment? Doesn't say I'm going to break concentration, so I don't think so. I did not have that.
I mean, if you had rolled a 4.
That's okay. We got inspiration. Never didn't have it.
No, 19.
No, 19.
Black
You
gold near
sense
the
neither
party.
life nor spirit within the statue. A powerful variant of magic mouth has been cast on it, allowing it to speak only recorded messages.
I am worthy. Open the way.
Ancient Ansar, hear me. A champion is proclaimed. The test begins. Let your judgment follow.
Okie dokie. Y'all ready to fight a dragon?
We have some tests we have to pass first, but yeah.
Wow.
Is this place? Incredible. How old is this place?
Incredible.
How old is this place? Incredible. How old is this place? Incredible. How old is
Edibles.
this place? Double iron doors. Okay. Right. Well, always follow the left-hand wall, I guess.
Paintings hung on the wall. Almost like an art gallery.
The judge.
The Chamber of Justice.
The judge.
Yes, I see. I'm just getting the map filled in, you know, as you do.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The judge.
Chamber of Justice. Journal of Past Adventures. I hadn't expected puzzles. Is the Great Worm really hidden behind tests of this kind? I expected feats of strength, yes, but nothing like this. Like it was designed for sport.
A true champion knows justice and eliminates those who stand in its way. Restore the balance of justice.
I see some writing on that wall in the background.
So
Now
the
that we're
writing
cut
isn't
I
on
don't
the
see it
wall.
anymore. Yes.
Shrouded paintings.
The judge
Oh, I do see writing on the walls now.
and the waiting judgment.
Shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow.
The shadows are blocking me. Judgment, the chase, the theft. The apple. Okay, okay.
I looked up how to get down here, but I did
The
not look up how
apple.
to solve the puzzles.
The painting depicts a red-haired man stealing a shiny apple from a cart in an open-air market.
Uh-huh.
You know this market, the Wide, where
Yeah, it
Baldur's
is cruel.
Gate citizens and visitors gather to conduct trade and wax political.
Look, I can't help the fact that you never watched season 2, Willow. The child.
The child, a red-haired man, is portrayed with his cloak's hood lowered, giving an apple to a smiling urchin. Several other children are huddled behind the one receiving the apple, hands outstretched.
Okay, so man stole an apple and gave it to starving children.
The induction. A red-haired man is depicted in hushed conversation with a dark-haired woman.
Got recruited for the Thieves Guild.
She wears a cloak with an unusual symbol on it. Tally marks totaling the number 9. The theft. A red-haired man is depicted in the Hall of Wonders, thieving what looks to be a priceless artifact. It's an astrolabe of entrapment. It could hold a dozen djinn within it, perhaps even more. The chase. A red-haired man is depicted running through the city streets, a flaming fist officer chasing just behind. A cloaked woman, hair dark as a raven, looks on from a safe distance. The judgment. A stern judge, his pockets full of coin, orders a red-haired man to the gallows. A shiny apple rests on the ground nearby.
What?
So they paid off the judge to get that guy
Framed?
Yeah, essentially the lady in the hood used him to get that thing and then paid off the judge to get him like sentenced to death.
Right, he's the fall guy for it. And I'm assuming the apple, because of the earlier paintings, is the thread to point out he was used, I guess? But then that begs the question of how does the judge in the middle of this and the waiting judgment all come into play?
So the waiting judgment, shrouded painting. So I guess we save up and we start interacting with the waiting judge. Does anyone happen to have an apple?
Let me go check camp.
Like, I'm sure I have one in camp. I just didn't know if anyone had anyone had one on their person.
I do, actually.
Toss it my way.
I forgot. Right click.
Toss an apple to the email.
Toss a
I sent you
coin
6
to your
apparently, but-
apple. Invalid
Someone
combination.
can't-
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
That was
So
not.
it's probably the painting, since there's 3 shrouded.
Could be.
Because it looks like it's the same size sort of placard area as the other ones.
Waiting judgment. Or the waiting judgment.
So what happens when you interact with the judge?
I can't interact with it. Maybe I can. He tells me to go away.
Weird little bugger.
Right, yes. I read the paintings. The thief earns his due.
And the individual paintings are shrouded.
Are we sure we don't need a book about the night song for the item slot?
Yeah,
I mean, there is an unshrouded painting in there.
Yeah,
Waiting
that's the waiting
Judgment.
judgment. I talked to that already. That wants me to
Yeah.
put something into it, which I thought was going to be an apple, but then it wasn't an apple.
Alright, and I can't move the painting.
No, we need to get rid of the shadows, which is going to be somehow by interacting with the waiting judgment.
Do we need to take portraits off the wall and put it where the waiting judgment is?
I had wondered
It's
about
not
that, but
letting me.
it's not letting them be moved or picked up.
Which one did you want to try? The one labeled the apple?
I don't know.
The apple. The painting depicts a red-haired man stealing a shiny... You know this market. The Wide, where Baldur's Gate citizens...
Just in case, I'm going to take a peek behind the 2 unlocked doors. At least that I can see. The fuck?
Sarge, please don't run off.
Question, did anybody see this semi-transparent bridge over here to a door?
Oh, I see it now, but I didn't see it before.
I'm just wondering if we need something from elsewhere.
Oh.
Or to re-interact with the statue of Baldurin.
Well, I doubt that's gonna...
Cleanse the world of those who would stand in the way of the righteous. But do not let such cleansing prevent justice.
Okay. Well, that was not helpful.
So it sounds like what we already know is we need to clear the shrouds surrounding the area.
Yep. I think we're pretty much all in agreement on that. There are some level 1 people named Swelto Amaps instead in here. It's through the door you pointed out.
Across the translucent bridge.
Oh. I didn't realize you had clipped the camera that way.
I didn't. I'm past the door
He's
that
in
you
there.
pointed out.
Oh.
Chamber of Insight.
Uh,
This is probably going to be a different test.
yeah, probably. No, so could you catch those books? They require sleight of hand checks.
Gear bag.
Because I could kill them, but I don't think that's the thing that they want done here.
Put you on. Put you on. Put you on. Put you on. And cast guidance on myself.
Okay, it's one down. I think there's going to be 2 more, probably.
Come here, you little shit. I clicked down, it was right next to me. It's not letting me click on that one for whatever reason.
Uh-oh. That might be bad.
I don't know if I can come back over here and try and click on when it comes by.
Yeah, that's that's the dialogue I got every time after I failed the sleight of hand check the first time on the first book.
Whatever. I'm just going to try reading the book I already have. The Virtues of Unions by Alwyn Stead. It's quite obvious that larger kingdoms offer benefits to all peoples within. As a kingdom grows, so does its fields, its populace, and its economy. A few charred corpses is a worthy sacrifice if a dragon offers to share its hoard after all. So too should you seek union, however imperfect, should a powerful kingdom march its army on your borders. Some friction is inevitable, of course. Citizens' rights might erode, for instance, but such lesser issues will be sanded down by the march of time. Such is the price of peace. Huh.
didn't see any statue of Baldur in here to give us any kind of idea of what we're doing. Did anyone else?
No.
I mean, this place was called the Chamber of Insight, but I didn't
Oh,
see
there was a
anything.
statue on the other side of the bridge, I think.
Oh shit, we're all blind.
Okay, please elaborate, sir. Oh.
Statue of, that's why I was using the ping.
A good leader has the insight to find good counsel. As a war reaches its end, there is one who doesn't advise for the city's prosperity. Find him and strike him down.
Okay.
And these books all have the same names as the 3 to
yeah,
strike.
I figured that bit out already. Wait, did the one that you read, did that sound like he had the city's best interest at heart?
Hard to tell without comparing it to the other two.
The other two
I can
that
see.
the other two that we can't catch.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Because I can see that being like a line of reasoning that someone would believe would be best for the city, but
in that case, time to just start blasting.
oh, they'll save reload.
Yeah, I mean, if we can't catch the books, and which one did you get? Did you get Stead?
I had Stead, yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna start with him. Fuck you. Okay.
You've chosen.
No, I have not chosen poor counsel. That's inaccurate. Listen, I would be doing this properly, except for some reason the books don't want to be captured, so... Let's try A-maps next. Nope. A-maps was also incorrect. Process of elimination. Well, good. We did it. Well done, everyone.
Yeah.
We definitely beat that puzzle the way that they intended. Or we would have done if the books had fucking worked.
Is it that you get the one attempt? Is that supposed to happen, or is that bugged?
I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. So that leads me to believe that these chambers are self-contained, and we need to be able to clear the stuff in the chamber with what's in the chamber. Now, I do notice that these portraits have HP. So...
Oh, they do?
Let's start blasting, and...
I mean, all portraits have HP, though.
However, something just lit up, it looks like, unless that was just me getting close enough.
Something lit up.
Oh, hey,
yes.
The judge that's in the center...
The judge.
...has a curse on them.
Or
the judge is obscuring paintings within 6 meters, preventing judgment being passed on an accursed soul.
Okay.
So that's what's shrouding the paintings, is a curse on the judge.
Well...
So does that mean if we still have anything for lifting curse?
This is why I didn't use up all the scrolls of remove curse. It's just in case.
Please let this work. Please let this work.
It's a... Target is too close?
What?
Oh,
huh?
You know what it did? It swapped spells on me after I selected the one I wanted again and was trying to do, like... Ray of Frost, I think. Or no, Ray of Fire? Scorching Ray? Scorching Ray.
Something you didn't want, regardless.
Yeah. Okay. Remove curse.
Work. Hey, it worked.
Hey.
Okay. So now there's more paintings.
the hanging. A red-haired man is depicted hanging from a gallows as a crowd looks on. You notice a child in the crowd, a falling tear leaving a trail on his cheek.
Well, that sounds the most likely outcome.
Okay. Freedom.
Freedom. A red-haired man walks the streets of Baldur's Gate, clad in a billowing cloak. You catch a glimpse of a sly smile beneath his hood and a golden coin in his hand.
Or...
The cell. A stern prison guard slides a warm meal into the thief's cell. The red-haired man has a 10-day left to serve, judging by the scratchings on the wall behind him.
This chamber is the Chamber of Justice. So
Yeah, I think it's going to be this last one, right?
I think so as well.
And these ones I can pick up. Go. Go into the...
Honorable judge and applied.
Alright, cool.
Yay.
Nice catch on the remove curse thing.
Alright, so now there's another door down there. And this is...
King, Queen. Is this Lance board?
Oh god, it's chess.
Are we supposed to break these crystals?
I would assume. I'm just gonna save before we do, just in case.
Crystal Skin. 2 turns. Affected entity is resistance to all elemental damage. Huh.
Okay.
Prove your strategic wits. There is but one rule. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves. Are you a commander of armies or a shivering pawn?
So after looking the book trial up, I can confirm that each party member gets a singular attempt at catching a book. Not a singular chance per book, but a singular chance
period.
Oh, God.
Well, that's just bullshit. Okay, so
Okay.
the Black King has to die in 2.
They very specifically said the Dark King.
Yeah, but it says Black King there. Like, if you hover over it, it says Black King piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
So...
I know this is not the answer, but I'm curious.
Are you just going to go up and attack?
Let's just blast the king piece.
Immune to force damage.
Is it
Hey,
immune?
look, it is
It's immune to everything except
lightning.
lightning. It's actually vulnerable to lightning. Oh.
It went right back to 50. One of those red gems in the back is gone. I could have sworn there was 3 there before, right?
There was. Even if you look on the map, it looks like it shows the 3.
Okay, let's just experiment. Well, that didn't change it.
Hit it again. Yeah, heart disappeared. And then before we die.
Are those like chances and then you fail?
Wait, the statue's blue. What?
Did that work?
Ain't no fucking way.
Does that count? Did we win?
I don't trust it. They didn't talk to us, and I don't like it.
Yeah, but it's glowing blue like the other statues, and the statue out here is glowing blue. I think that counts. I think we beat the trial.
That's some absolute bullshit.
Cheese, baby. Ultimate cheese.
Hooray for destructive tendencies.
Absolute bullshit.
Oh, I'm gonna make a hard save after that one. New save.
Oh my god.
Electrocute the king to death. Win.
Yeah, no fucking way.
Go back. No, I refuse. I'm not playing the damn chess. I feel like each pip there counts as 2 turns. If the statue isn't killed in the 2 turns, it automatically heals to full, and you probably just fail forever. Well, turns out no. If we just kill him, we win. So,
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
yay! All right, last bit. Chamber of Courage.
A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames. Take the torch. Withstand the elements. Prove your courage.
I did kill it within 2 turns. Oh, I see.
I mean, you could probably make an argument, Natsu, for, why play. Literally, don't play the other person's game. Play your own game.
Survive the trial. 4 turns remaining. Okie dokie.
My turn.
Well,
Okay, so I can. Let's see. Okay, I can strike them.
good.
Well, since this comes back on a short rest, let's surge it. Now that I know I can actually strike them. There we go. That's 1 out.
1 down.
I don't know if I'm threatening either one of them where I'm at, but whatever.
Well, you're definitely
You're
threatening
very-
them by your mere presence.
I was
Yeah,
going to
so
say,
I-
his
I had-
existence alone is a threat.
I had to use my dash in order to have enough distance to move over here, so means I have no action.
So, Willow, would I be right in saying Baldur likely didn't play by somebody else's rules?
Meow.
Oh. Spoilers for what thing? The game? A specific module from D&D?
Sarge, shoot at the farther one.
Oh, I'm looking for... So that'll be the air elemental that's damaged, it looks like? Yes.
I'm doing like no damage to these things. Did I not put my combat gear isn't on?
Womp womp.
I mean, I do have a save from before this started. I can reload to it.
Eh.
Okay. Today I learned Karlak was not a fan of the one she was standing right next to.
Oh, I didn't see him.
Of course you didn't.
I came to protect you.
No, I appreciate that. It's just funny that you were standing right next to him and we were like, fuck it, I'm out.
Oh, fuck this shit, I'm out. Hey.
Oh, it's immune to thunder damage. I mean, it does just keep spawning more, which I'm not surprised about, because it does say survive the trial, not beat the trial, but... Also, apparently I've been silenced.
You must be getting caught just by the edge of the windstorm there.
Seems that way.
Scared. I don't want to loot.
Loot, 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 loot,
I just
loot.
want to move. Oh, fuck. Hi.
Karlak might not want to loot, but I do.
Eh.
Thus will I use Battle of the Old Timers. Would you stop putting giant silence areas down? It's very annoying.
It's the sound of silence.
Will you forget the head slicing thing?
There we go. No longer silence.
Oh, good. Thank you for breaking the man that was silencing everything.
Duh.
Very helpful.
Duh.
Sarge, before you let Karlak kill the thing she's standing next to.
I was looking around.
Okay. Now blasty blast the remaining. Good job, Karlak. Wee.
If only this game had the System DOS 2 hat where we could just put nails in our boots and never slip on ice.
Just gonna reapply the hex and... Really?
1 HP.
Really? Ah, motherfucker. Try to move. Okay, well, never mind. Yeah, we withstood the raging elements. You're goddamn right.
Gotta put my combat armor back on before I fucking forget.
I'm sure
Nah,
it'll be
you'll
fine.
be
So what's this gonna happen? Fight a dragon? I mean, come on.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure nothing of the sort.
Wait, before you use a bunch of... We can just do a short rest.
We can just do a short rest. Yes. Where's the short?
Yeah, I didn't want to hit the short rest button in case multiple of us were going for it, so I'm not touching it, so we don't burn through both.
I'll get it.
Time to get the edge off.
Anku.
Anku indeed. Ready, route. Through the... Karlak, you coming?
Maybe. I'm turned around.
5,000 experience for opening a door.
5,125 experience for opening a door, I think I'll find.
Yes.
To be precise. Oh, that was an autosave. That was not a me save. That was an autosave.
With courage does the hero march. Fettered by the taxing chains of fear, a stalwart soul must ever persevere. With insight does the hero choose. Guidance born of ancient wisdom proven. Peace, not strife, the undenied conclusion. With justice does the hero rule. Lead not the guiltless lamb to bloody slaughter, nor cleanse the lion's sins in sacred water. With strategy does the hero scheme. A cunning mind, 100 steps ahead, your allies close, your rivals stunned in dread. Worthy you are found. Go forth, hero, seize your fate, and rise, great worm, heart of the gate.
Thank you for the poetry. I'm just going to save so I don't have to sit through that again.
Have we found the answer?
Hell. The Great Worm is nothing but bone and memories.
Yeah, it's almost like it's been down here since the city's founding.
Worm is nothing but bone and memories.
Hells, the great worm is nothing but bone and memories. Examine. Examine. Well, it has 25 strength, 23 con. It's resistant to necrotic and immune to lightning and poison. It reduces all incoming damage by 2. It cannot have its form altered. It has saving throws against magic and spell effects in general. And it also has advantage on saving throws against any effect that turns undead. So, spoilers. I imagine that attempting to loot that thing is going to be a very stupid move.
I do see a helmet in the distance.
I see it.
The Helm of Balduran.
Somebody want to try to loot it first? Just see what happens?
Sure. Loot monkey, go!
Wakey wake! Oh. Yep, there it is. There's the wakey wakey.
Listen, if you don't fight for the city, your oaths will not be held fulfilled.
I came all the way to the dead marshes for you. You fucking fight the goddamn city.
The dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you.
Oh, baby.
He is you.
Uh-huh.
The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the worms.
I am Ansur, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Uh-huh.
Ansur wends his way through your mind like an unstoppable river. Your body is unmoving, yet thought flows effortlessly between you. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansur senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Help us kill that guy.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
Where's the answer of, hey, we're trying to get you to help defend the city?
Not present.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm kind of thinking number 2, maybe?
A
Yeah,
deep
sure.
sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
Oh.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prison, then in you. Calm, curious, and detached.
Baldur, your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened. Answer. It's been too long.
What?
Yep. This is something
Yeah.
that I had spoiled by looking up stuff on the wiki a while ago.
Oh, I got to actually.
A name I once answered to. A name I did not expect to hear again. Least
Oh, so you're an old motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
Friend. Yes. And more. Until you killed me. Have you come to dance on my bones, Balduran? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough? Satisfaction? No. You left me no choice. You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your throne before me. How far has the great Balduran fallen?
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Dear Ansur, enough! I gave you everything, Balduran. And you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor. I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who roared. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness Balduran. The final tempest has come. This time, you will not escape it.
Whee!
There's also some water myrmidons here somewhere.
Summer's day. Oh, I'm sweaty.
Oh, there's a water myrmidon.
Yep. No, I don't want to react. No, I don't want to react. Oh, you fool. You put yourself right next to me.
Oh, you fool. Oh, you friend.
You friend.
Oh, it's my turn, is it?
Why are you not giving me the... Let me smite. Divine Smite. Level 3. Yeah, if you had given me the option to smite on any of those, I would have killed them already.
Sarge?
Yes.
Why did you try to move? You're standing on ice. Why did
Because
you not just shoot the dragon?
I was within melee.
It doesn't matter.
Disadvantage.
You're always going to have disadvantage because he has automatic advantage on spells.
Well, now they're both stunned. Well, I say both, as in the one elemental that was next to me, but... I'm honestly surprised the stun on the dragon worked. I was just trying to get some extra damage in.
Alright.
Alright, L. 61 health. I believe.
Yeah, I think all love.
If there's one thing Karlak is really good at, it's murder.
Murder. Murder! Weckless. Damn it.
Damn it. Oh boy, here comes the auto crit. No, you don't.
Murder. 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 Murder!
Murder! Speaking of mines, know what's on mine? Murder!
Murder!
And there we go.
Unsure. I never thought I'd see him again.
Yeah, talk to Sarge. That makes sense.
My past is past. I concealed nothing.
Yes, you did!
I simply left out the details that were not pertinent to our cause. But it seems you are interested in them. Such sentimentality. Very well.
Natsu 50 minutes ago. We gotta be careful here. Coming up is apparently one of the hardest fights of the game. Natsu now immediately stabs the dragon for 70% HP, then kills it next turn.
I achieved it. As captain of the Wandering Eye, I acquired enough gold to found Baldur's Gate. I stayed for a while to watch my city grow, but it was not enough. I grew restless again. The sea called to me, and I ran to her with open arms.
The Astral Sea? Obviously not, but you're
Life at sea was not easy. Our last adventure was ruinous. My ship was destroyed, my crew lost, but my spirit was far from broken. I was determined to return in triumph once again. I heard of treasure in Moonrise. I strove to find it. What I found was an illithid colony, where I acquired a tadpole much like yours, and became a mind flayer, enthralled to the Elder Brain. It was Ansor who found me. Ansor who pulled me from the Brain's domination. Ansor who brought me home. He sought to cure me of my sickness, called on every healer he could find, nearly broke his spirit in the attempt. But he failed to understand. I wanted no healing. I was not sick. Even after he had exhausted all possibility of reversing my condition, he still clung to hope. I tried to convince him of my reality. I was on the cusp of greatness beyond my wildest dreams. But all he could see was a mind flayer. He came to me as I slept, A mercy killing in his mind. I saw the tears. I felt his grief. I had no choice but to kill him first. It was an act of self-preservation.
You could have done the honorable thing and let him kill you.
I like 2,
Yeah.
3, and 4.
I would go with 4. It's like,
No alternatives. In my place, you would have done the same.
No,
I don't know
I
about that, Chief.
definitely would have just died.
Lost. I may not regret my actions, but I do regret that they were necessary. While the past is beyond my influence, the present is not. It is time we move on.
I'll tell you how we move on. Let me into the D20.
We must find it before the brain breaks free.
The brain breaks free.
Shut up and let me into the D20, loser.
So the dragon had a fucking legendary greatsword on him.
Worm's tempest and his roar hurtle through you. Bansur's essence still lives within the helm, instilling you with power for as long as you wear it.
Oh, that sounds like a legendary helmet as well. Heavy as the head, I am inspired. Okay. Greatsword. Baldurin's Giant Slayer. On a hit, double the damage from your strength modifier. This weapon grants you advantage on attack rolls against large, huge, or gargantuan creatures. And weapon enchantment +3 also gives you a class action called Giant Form. Once per short rest for 10 turns, grow to a fearsome size. Your weapons deal an additional 1d6 damage, and you gain 27 temporary hit points and advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Then it gives you access to 4 different attacks: Pommel Strike, Lacerate, Cleave, and Topple the Big Folk. Deal additional damage equal to your proficiency bonus on a hit. Large, huge, or gargantuan creatures taking additional 2d6 piercing damage and must succeed a strength saving throw or fall prone. Elle, do you want that? Along with the gloves that'll set your strength to 23, considering I'm not using them?
Yes.
So
Because you definitely want high strength to go with this weapon, and this is the easiest way of doing it.
the Helm of Baldurin, by the way, heals you for 2 HP at the beginning of every turn. You also get a +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws. You cannot be stunned, and you cannot be crit.
Hot damn. That's a good helm.
That is a good helm.
There's also a note from the Emperor to answer that I'm going to send to your bag.
No, Sarge isn't interested in it.
My helm is actually, despite being something we get very early in the game, it's actually pretty important to my build.
Mm-hmm.
So my helm stays.
What about Karlak? I mean, you get a little burst of psychic damage when you rage, as opposed to not being able to be crit or stunned and gaining 2 HP back every turn and getting another AC.
Wait, I'm sorry. We're talking about the helm?
Yes.
The bone spike, I think, I will keep.
Oh, it's also... Oh, it is medium armor, you're right. Good catch, Willow. So my question for me then, if nobody else is going to use it, do I prefer the +2 on attack rolls and spell save DC, or do I just want to be even tankier? Fuck it, 26 AC, let's go.
I figured the answer would be tankier. Plus, you not being able to be stunned is pretty nice.
Yes. Does mean that I have more opportunities to heal bot things.
Yeah. Oh, and you can't be crit anymore.
And well, I already couldn't be... Oh, no.
Oh,
At one point, I
no.
couldn't be crit with a
Yes.
different set of armor that I had once upon a time.
Yes.
But then I'm also getting health back every turn, which is nice. I just hate the way the stupid helmet looks. Wish there was a way to toggle exclusively helmet slot.
Quest completed. Answer is no more. Baldur's Gate will have to survive without its great dragon defender.
Yeah, well, not much we could have done about that, unfortunately.
Yeah. We defeated the resurrected remains of the Great Worm. Answer. We should return to camp and inform Duke Ravengard.
I'm sure that's going to go over well. Hey,
Yeah.
Ravengard, turns out the squid monster used to be best buddies with the dragon, and then the dragon got super mad and tried to kill us.
Sure did.
Dear Answer, I've said it 1,000
That's me.
times, and I'll say it again. There is no cure, and that's all right. I'm fine, more than fine. I'm better than I've ever been, so why torture yourself like this? Of course I know why. Remember Yal Tengri? You and I sailed together for months, seeking the Great Spire. By the time we found it, we were sick as dogs. But you never left my side, not for a moment, even though you could have simply chosen to fly. You told me there was something about experiencing it with me through my eyes. You wanted to share in my passion for the adventure. It was, you said, a privilege. The truth is the privilege was mine. You were the greatest thing that ever happened to me, Answer. I never had to ask you for anything, but I'm asking you now to stop. I may no longer feel my feelings, but I know yours, and yours are agony. It doesn't have to be this way. Be free, Answer. Fly, and know that even if I'm not beside you, I will always have been your Balduran.
Also, something I didn't recognize because I've never played through Baldur's Gate 1 or 2. Viconia was a playable character in both of those games. So when we killed her, we killed a returning character from those games.
Well, rip. I don't remember her. Alright, well, back into the prison. Where everything is good and safe. She sucked in this game, so who cares? Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to walk out of the prison. I'm just going to... Oh, wait, no, we're not even in the right part of the city. I was going to teleport somewhere.
So, well, we need to go upstairs anyway.
Oh, right, Gortash.
Yeah, Gortash. The other reason we came here.
It really
Although
needs to be
I guess we should probably bamf back to camp quick enough to... Can't do that from here. Uh-oh. Well, that might have to wait then. Alright. Passageway up. Immediately in combat.
You're in a red support area, yeah.
Beware not to. We're immediately in combat upon climbing the way out.
Okay.
Admittedly, a lot of the stuff in here is like pretty low level and not gonna be a threat. But Hellish Rebuke, yeah, you know what? Fuck you.
How the hell do I get out of here again?
Take the stairs?
Ah, there they are. Yeah. Oh my god, combat!
Ermagerd Kernbert. Okay, the quartermaster is only temporarily hostile. The level 1 quartermaster is only temporarily hostile We probably don't need to kill them.
Hint. Hint.
Probably. Being the operative here. Oh, that's that guy. And then I'll just casually wander over here. And play some Battle of the Old Timers.
No.
Also, you did play Baldur's Gate 1. You just didn't get very far not to. Because everybody died but me.
Fair.
And then we couldn't
Yeah.
figure out how to bring people back.
Yep.
You know, that was pretty much the experience we had when Willow, my dad, and I tried to play Baldur's Gate 1 as well. Is we died to a group of bears repeatedly. Couldn't get past the bears in the very first area of the game. And when we did realize that because I was hosting, I couldn't die or it was immediately game over, and then everybody else died, we also couldn't figure out how to bring people back. So, you know. I could have sworn there was a bear there as well.
Where's the quartermaster? Oh, they already died.
What?
So
I don't know. They're dead on the ground right there.
what killed them? Fire elemental. Karlak. Karlak killed them with cleave.
Oh,
Oh well.
what was I not supposed to?
Oh well.
And I quote loudly from when I said it 2 minutes ago. The level 1 quartermaster is only temporarily hostile. We probably don't have to kill them.
It's okay.
Wee.
Which was said for Karlak's benefit, clearly. Didn't end up meaning anything at the end of the day, but you know, that's fine.
Murderbot does.
Is the teleportation circle just completely offline? Hello?
I don't know.
Oh. No, I mean we can.
I literally just walked up to it. How did that not count as discovering it?
Well, we can't fast travel from the area even with the portal
Yeah,
itself.
It's
so.
a red circle area. So.
Yeah, but yeah, I did know how it was gonna end, but I had to try. Like I had to at least make the effort, you know. I was honor bound to attempt. You know, it's weird because I'm still concentrating on Hex, but it won't let me recast Hex, which makes me think that the person that it was cast on isn't dead, even though they're definitely dead.
Huh.
So that's weird. I'm just gonna cancel my concentration on Hex. Whatever. So we need to go up. You go upstairs to get to Gortash.
Duh.
Just out of view. These boots have seen everything.
Where is the way up?
It's behind Fist Dresden.
Okay. I looked. Oh, it's the. I didn't even see that big door right there. I was just looking for a set of stairs. That makes sense.
Well, looks like we're fighting.
Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky.
We definitely could have just walked around the back of that guy and he would have let us go.
Sneaky, sneaky.
But it's too late. We're in combat, or Karlak's in combat, so time to time to murder bot our way. Yeah, like that. But I think Karlak's probably still in combat with the other three, right?
Woo! Immediate combat upon going through that door to go upstairs, though.
Okay. So now we're locked in two different combats.
Hey, your combat will be easy.
Do you still have like a free dash action on Karlak? I feel like you did at one point. I don't know if that's still accurate.
No. I can haste myself.
Well, I don't know if that's what you want to do, but... Alright.
Yeah, Natsu should be fine.
I mean, Sarge has probably got these guys down here. I'm gonna just pop upstairs to make sure that...
Yeah, I've already killed 2 of them.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about this concussion grenade that is in the queue for initiative for whatever reason.
It does say it's
wasn't there
about
before.
to explode.
Oh no.
Oh, it is right here.
I see it. I did not
Damn
get
it.
in combat as soon as I came up here, so that's fascinating.
Yeah, because I killed the 2 that would have seen you as soon as you came through the door. Because they were here, and they were here, and now they are there, but dead.
So another like 4 or 5 aggroed on as soon as she ran up to deal with the 3.
Okay, I've picked up the concussion grenade. And now I'm going to send it.
What the fuck?
Did you do something there, Natsu, or?
No, I did nothing. I just watched it explode and do a good chunk of my HP.
Well, also, I was trying to get rid of it by moving it out of my inventory, but...
Also, you are on fire.
Yeah, I was standing at the epicenter of a concussion grenade, as it turns out.
Yeah.
Trying to save you from exploding.
I would have been fine.
You say, having lost half your health.
Yeah, I would have been fine.
When you weren't even at the epicenter of it anymore.
Listen, you were at the epicenter, and you also only lost roughly half your health. Not even.
Yeah, it
You
is.
lost like a third of
It
your
does look
health.
like it's your turn in combat order, by the way, buddy.
Yeah, it is. Where are the rest of these moves? Oh, there's one up here. Okay, I'll move in that one's direction.
Willow, you seem to have missed the point of my character, which is making all of the bad decisions. How have you still not figured this out?
Why is Karlak prone?
Because, as I was trying to say earlier, multiple things aggroed onto her, and somebody knocked her down. So effectively, it is just me versus like 5 or 6 guys at the moment.
At the mo.
And now Karlak is at
26.
26.
yeah, so like a fifth of her health.
See, if you kill the enemies, they can't keep killing her. And you
What
are
do you
very
think
proficient
I'm
at killing
doing?
the enemies.
Absolutely fucking not. God damn it.
No, I don't care if I'm slowed. Ah, shit, I've been slowed. This is the worst thing that could have happened. Sarge, literally just now.
Okay, I've moved away from where that grenade just got spewed out. Oh, now there's another grenade over here. Okay. Whatever. That was simply murder? No, I will not murder. Ah, whatever, I'll still move on. Be out of that blast range. That should hopefully be far enough.
Oh, you've been poisoned.
Level 4.
I'm surprised.
Well, hopefully I'm outside the blast range of that grenade, otherwise I probably will go down. Oh well.
Well, either keep quaffing potions, dear, or start cleaving away if you have the option.
Oh, where the fuck did... How did that thing spit out so many grenades? How is there another one over here? That wasn't there 2 seconds ago.
It sure didn't seem like it was there 2 seconds ago now.
This is some baby bag bullshit.
Oh,
It just spit out another one.
yeah,
It doesn't care about combat.
No, I know. I saw that happen.
I feel like I just watched the archer from down here somehow spit that up to your guys' level through a solid floor.
Oh.
Okay, it looks like we're clear up here. Let's get downstairs and help out, not to.
Yep, I just needed to at least quaff a single potion to make sure I wasn't gonna immediately die to some nonsense. Oh.
Better be cautious.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, where's L at?
In the clusterfuck of enemies to the
northwest. Cluster of 3.
So I can throw a potion at her. Yes, okay. I'm gonna throw this one. It'll probably unfortunately heal one of those fucks, but I need to make sure it hits her, so.
Well,
How?
it exclusively
Literally-
healed that one fuck.
Literally how? I placed it almost on her body, and it wasn't even highlighting that one. Yep, and she's dead.
All
Which
right.
means the Leviathan love buff is gone.
Yep. Time to reload.
Literally, how did that potion not heal her? That...
Should have had me
Why is
save
this
before.
game-
Should have had me save before you threw the potion. You know how potions are.
I don't understand why this game fucking hates me, just like any other fucking game by Larian Studios.
All right.
The fucking even am I?
So what we learned. This is back after we
here.
killed the guys.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky out the door. We can probably avoid fighting everything on the first floor. Just sneak out the right-hand side of the door. And we should be able to completely avoid that guy's cyclone. And just walk around behind him.
Not unless you're Karlak.
You're not sneaking. You're
I was
standing
sneaking.
upright.
No, she was sneaking, but she's
Thank you.
you were also on the left-hand side of the door.
Oh,
That
you
is
were,
not
yeah,
the
you were
right-hand
right next
side
to
of the
a light
door.
source.
That's okay. We're at time anyways,
Yeah.
so we just reload next time.
Yeah. But yeah, the combat log says that you were spotted in a clearly lit area.
Ah, thank you, Bio. I found it. Yeah, killing that one guy doesn't end the combat, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we're at time. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to reload from the quick save next time. And then we're going to get out of the door without triggering combat. And then we don't have to kill these guys, and we can just go upstairs and ignore the bottom floor. So that's the plan, is to just not deal with the bottom floor people. Since it seems pretty easy to do as long as we go out the right-hand side of the door while sneaking. Anyway, yeah, next time. So, until next time.
Goodbye.